There we go. Alright, there we go. We are live for episode 75, I think. Yeah, episode 75 of Candlekeep Mysteries. We are nearing the end game. You are just fresh from having finished the 14th mystery, where you dealt with a royal member of the Glowering Court, Ninja Ciota, and you, after a very tough fight, you managed to summon her, defeat her, and then permanently prevent them from coming back. You got some nice little augmentations from it, giving you a slight boost to your stats. And there's also a huge kind of collection of books that you'll, over a period of time, well, not too long, with your magic, you should be able to get it back to the keep pretty well. But yeah, and then during a long rest, you were all visited by the Queen of Shadow and Glass, who was on the fence
Seemed
regarding the
nice.
situation. Yeah.
Who would it be? We just killed did she say sister or nephew? I don't know. I thought she was pretty
Some
nice.
we she didn't specify, but family nonetheless. But she was on the
Yeah, yeah.
fence and decided that one day she may call on you for a favor. It could be next week, it could not be within your lifetime, it could be something big or something small. Maybe she'll give Kane a late night visit. Who knows? Anyway, you finished your business and decided to take a slight detour on the way back to the keep, as you knew the location of the Green Dragon's lair. You found it and then met some dryads and treants on the way in. But thanks to Salam, you managed to talk your way past them. But then you had a brief conflict with some Zorbos. It sounds like something
Zorbo.
from Power Rangers, but in fact there was some,
Zorbo, Zorbo.
yeah, there was some small
Zorbo.
koala-sized creatures that take on the toughness of things around them, so they were bolstered by the hard rock, but you still managed to take care of them pretty easily. Yes, but yeah, that's where we are. So we'll unpause and we can continue. So just ahead of you, you see a kind of body of water that has a pretty green, sickly look to it. And you've no idea how deep it is or whether it is hiding something within. And then the perceptive of you would probably notice off way in the other room that there seems to be a figure that seems to just be standing, waiting, or unaware of your presence. You're not sure, but yes, that's where we are now. So you have the choice of going back, trying to get across this water, or maybe exploring elsewhere.
Might as well do more exploring. There seems to be a passage. Nice statue. Looked like a Medusa was here.
Perhaps at one point, but you have not seen a Medusa as of yet.
Yeah. In an old school D&D game where we play in Mystara setting, there's a forest that's mysteriously entirely petrified.
Oh.
And I'm like, take the squirrels. We're gonna sell them.
Fair enough.
Yes, it was a glorious day. So much money.
Yeah, there's a slight rock face with some moss growing on it. Further back you see plenty of spider webs and some large spiders wandering around, but this place looks to be too small for something that would be of any actual threat here.
That moss is known to be quite tasty.
I
Um,
mean, you can go eat it if you'd like.
I
No, I'm
can
lying.
I can fly us across that water over there.
Well, I could fly just fine. Thank you very much. And if you like some moss, Azza, I could easily mage hand some over.
Can Chadwick fly?
Chadwick could go fuck himself.
He can levitate, and as it
Yeah,
can push him.
yeah. I'm sure
Give
he'll be able to move across one way or another.
give him a shove.
You need me
Okay.
to carry you across, Asa?
So
Yep.
yeah, as you approach the water's edge and take
Um,
a look in, yeah, you see your reflection and you kind of have a moment of, oh yeah, I should have one of these, and now I do again. And yeah, you have a brief moment of kind of looking at it and being happy and that kind of thing until suddenly out from the waters come shooting some sort of tendril. So
Well,
let's see.
I do need to ask first, like,
Yeah,
is what you're describing different from the map? Because this water is green and bubbling. I
it
just wanted to
is.
make clear.
It's green,
Okay.
but and you can still see your reflection in it. But it's green and opaque, so you can't see how deep it goes.
Ozzy does not assume this is water.
Okay, so it
Green
could.
and bubbling can happen,
So it could be water. It could be
but you
something
don't want to
else.
be in it
You probably don't want to be in it, no.
at all.
So let's
Okay,
see.
continue.
Salam as also quick loose. Let's see. How many of these do I get? So,
One.
hmm?
I don't know. You're a dungeon master. I think you can get
I
as
have
much as
that.
you
Everyone
want.
gets one then. Let's see. Well, whoever's closest. So Azu, you got there first. So
I did.
a meaty tendril comes shooting out to try and grab a hold of you, and you must make a strength saving throw, please. And then let's see. And then
I'll
the other
take it.
two is just to hit. So let's see, 18 is a pass. So you see this thing shoot out and try and start wrapping it around you, but you are able to use your strength to force it off and relinquish its grip. As for Salam and Kane, you just need to hope your AC is enough. So let's have this, and we'll also roll initiative. So let's see. So first one on Salam,
This dragon kept a
23,
lot of pets.
and then
Miss.
second on Kane, 19. So
That
Kane, you
hits.
see it coming, so you could use shield if that would help.
That will put me up to 19, so that was the hit.
Ah, well, never mind. Let's see. So Kane, this tentacle comes shooting out, and you are grappled, and you take 27 bludgeoning damage as it grips around you. And erupting from the waters, you see a giant green being. As it emerges, you see that the thing that tried to grab hold of you was its long tongue. So yeah, we've rolled initiative, and yes, we shall engage in battle.
No tongue till third date.
Well, we'll see if we get to the third date.
I'm bloodied.
Already? Ah,
Hey man,
you
listen, I'm
made
a
a paper.
sorcerer. Yeah.
Why didn't you say something?
I wasn't until I got hit right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, let's see then. So, anything need to change? Azza, do I need to update yours?
No.
Alright, let's begin combat then. So, Salam, you manage to avoid the tentacle as you see this beast emerge, and you are up first.
Hmm. Okay. I will Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary.
Alright, Twilight Sanctuary. Very good.
And then let's throw out a spiritual weapon at 4th level.
Okay, spiritual weapon, 4th level. Yeah, you hurl that out towards the beast. So 22 to hit. Yeah, that hits. So 12
Or
and
23.
11, 23.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, solid hit.
A lead.
And then everyone will get 16 temp HP.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Let's see. So over to the giant creature. So it will kind of hold Kane in place, and then it will send out a tentacle towards Salam and miss. Then it will send out another tentacle towards Chadwick. That's going to
Damn, what's
hit for
its range
18.
on these tentacles?
That's true. Ah, okay. Let's see. Where is... Oh. Okay, so he'll need to move forwards to get to Chadwick. Yes. So he'll move forwards and he'll get Chadwick then. So 22 for 18. And then Chadwick is grappled. And then he'll try one more time to grab Azza with his tongue. So Azza, the tongue comes leaping out to you again. So another strength saving throw, please. .26, yeah, you're fine. And we go over to Kane. So let me see. So tentacle. So you're grappled. Okay. Yeah, so you're just grappled. So you can use an action to try and escape. Or you could do something else to escape. Or you could just be where you are.
I am going to Misty Step.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you Misty Step. And that frees you from its grasp.
Does it move back a little bit more?
Mm-hmm.
And then from action, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you can start blasting. .22, that hits.
10 force damage.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think a 16 hits.
Let's double check. 16 does hit. This creature
Ooh,
is very large. And it just
7
has
force
its
damage.
thick skin to protect it. 16 hits for 11. Nice. 3 hits. Very good.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, over to Azza.
16, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's not very high at all.
Wow. So Serpent's Fang buzzes excitedly. Yes, another large creature. Very good. Let us smite
That's the only
it
thing you care
down.
about.
Yes, the battle, the fight is all I care for.
Not healthy. I'm gonna test my luck. By that I mean I'm gonna
Big
great weapon
weapons.
master the attacks.
Big weapon master.
Alright.
Big weapons.
3 of them.
So
Big
first
weapons. Subtract 5 from. Well, that's not great.
So that's 14. 14 hits.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
that's 22 damage.
I was not expecting 14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, 22 damage. Oh, yeah, definitely keep this up. This is easy.
That's gonna miss.
Fair enough. It
So
was a
first one
2.
hits, second one misses.
Wait, got a little overzealous there. Third time's the try.
That one's gonna hit for another 23. Good.
Okay. Then a bonus action. Spend one of the charges for Flying Serpent's Fang to send up into the air on my final swing. So there's yet a 4th swing. Yeah. Because broken, never heard of the term. This is not Great Weapon Master because it can't, I don't think.
15 hits then for 15.
Yeah, it doesn't do Great Weapon Master. Great Weapon Master, that's my skill. Mine. The sword doesn't know how to do that. That's ancient hexer techniques.
Okay.
Also, 15.
Yep.
So, movement. Done. Pass.
Okay. Let's go over to Chadwick then. So Chadwick will
Oops.
see
Ignore.
the fight break out, and he will attack with his. Yeah, let's just stick to his chromatic orb, but upcast it to 6th level. So he's
What?
24.
Why?
Why not?
Because that's a chain lightning slot.
Is it? Oh, he could upcast Chain Lightning. Anyway. He can still use it.
That's such a dumb thing to do.
Anyway, it
Probably
hits
use
for
Chain Lightning,
34
there's
shadow
only one here.
damage. Then we go over to Salam.
Oh my god, Chadwick, you idiot.
Oh, he'll be fine. Is this foreshadowing for party games? Nothing but chromatic orb all the time, every day.
Fuck it.
He's gonna fuck it.
I'll do
Yeah,
inflict
yeah.
wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh. Are you gonna maneuver around? Step into the water? Well, you could float with your thingy, or couldn't
I'm
you?
already in range.
Oh, I was just wondering if you wanted to go around for flanking.
Oh god, no.
No? Okay.
I mean, I guess I could fly over.
Yeah, you
I
could.
think Steps of Night is a bonus action.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. No, I'll stay. You're trying to get me to go over there, so I have a feeling it would be bad to do it.
Okay.
That's right. We don't trust you. We don't need your flank when his AC is 14.
18th. Yeah, that's 31 necrotic damage. Are there any resistances here? No. Okay, 31 necrotic damage. Very good. Solid hit.
And then spiritual weapon.
Very good. So yeah, you channel your energy, its skin begins to blister and welt up, and it is roaring in pain and rage. And you bonk
Oops, that's
it.
wrong. It's
Is
supposed to be 48, not
48.
4010. I clicked the wrong thing.
18.
23.
23. Very good. So yeah. 23. Alright. Over to the Froggermoth. Let's see there. So it is going to lash out with 2 tentacles. So first on Salam, then on Azza. So tentacle first on Azza, that's a miss. Then on Salam, and that's a miss. And it will maneuver around. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. So Salam, you get an opportunity attack if you wish. Oh wait, no. Could I have got him from there? No, let me just get my ruler. Yeah, that's fine. Never mind, he doesn't move then. So he's going to try and grab a hold of Chadwick with his tongue.
Oh, his tongue is 20 feet long?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's a long tongue. So Chadwick will have to do a strength saving throw. He does not pass. So let's see. So the tongue.
That's what he gets for wasting a 6th level slot on a chromatic orb.
Yeah. So you see this tongue snap out towards Chadwick and quickly wrap around him, and Chadwick is quickly pulled towards the Froggermoth and tries to bite him. So 21 hits for 32. So yeah, there we go. So you see Chadwick get grappled by this tongue, which quickly reels him in. The Froggermoth then opens its maw, bites down, and you see Chadwick disappear into the Froggermoth.
Oh god.
Over to Kane. Kane, you just saw Chadwick get eaten.
All right, gentlemen, we could go home. All right. Oh man, no fucking chattel dick. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's hit this guy with a Rathalum Psychic Lance.
Mm-hmm.
It's an intelligence saving throw, DC 18.
Alright, intelligence saving throw. Let's roll that. Oh, I reckon it's gonna pass this. No doubt. 8. No, it fails.
It takes 21 psychic damage and it is incapacitated until the end of my turn. And my next turn.
Okay. Would it being incapacitate? Oh, let's do the con saving throw first. So blah 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 blah. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Alright, it's fine. So yeah, you hit it with your attack and it grows lethargic and starts swaying on the spot. And
18 temp HP this turn.
we go over to Azza.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not done.
Are you gonna do your
Quicken spell
Quicken
with one
spells.
sorcery point and Eldritch Blast is at you.
Alright.
Pew, 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 pew.
26 for 13 damage on the
Yep.
first one.
Alright.
Six
21 for
damage on the
6.
second one.
Okay. And a crit. There we go. For 18.
18 damage on the third.
Ooh. Okay.
That's my turn.
And now we can go over to Azza.
Right. The non-magical scimitar of adamantine. Dun, 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 dun.
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot of swings.
Ooh.
How's a 10 look?
Was that that was great weapon, so 10 misses?
Come on, give me some rolls here.
That's
Okay,
gonna
21
hit. There
more
we
hit.
go. For 25. And I'll quickly do a constitution saving throw. Or I guess if you,
Okay.
well, I'll just keep going. So that hits as well for 22.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do the roll at the end of the turn. If it lives, so
If it
miss,
lives, huh?
hit.
Alright. This one's not Great Weapon Master.
Yeah, that hits for 30 on 13. There we go. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Quick work. Thanks to your spells and prowess and Azza's great weapon master. So, Azza, you strike the final blow and the Froggermoth, in its incapacitated state, doesn't do anything dramatic for its death. It kind of just slumps down dead and it's becomes motionless.
We should say some last words for Chadwick.
I'm gonna cut him out. Oh no, He's
Oh,
gone.
he's gone. We found him.
So yeah, the Froggermoth is gone as there is a brief moment, and then the Froggermoth explodes, and just chunks go everywhere. And then you just see Chadwick kind of just struggling in the water, and he's like, "Ah, yeah, it burns. Get me out. Yeah, yeah." And then
I throw him a rope.
he quickly shadow steps out, and your rope
My
just kind of
rope.
plops into the water, and you see it start kind of fizzing slightly. And then you kind of see just Chadwick just kind of running around, and he kind of just stops, drops, and starts rolling around. Yeah, 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 it burns. Yeah. Does he have anything he could use?
I think that technique's for fire, but do what you have to because I don't know what you do with acid. You're supposed to use
Uh,
clean water, but
does he
I
have?
don't see any of that.
He starts like using. I guess he could prestidigitate himself. So he frantically starts prestigitating himself to clean him of the acid.
I pull out my baking soda cannon. The opposite of acid is a base.
Okay, hit him with the base. Very good. So yeah, there's a couple of moments, and yeah, then he settles down, and he says, "Oof, ooh, wish I could say I've had where I haven't had worse experiences than that. Oof. Anyway, I'm okay."
Are you sure? Because I think we should rest.
What?
Take a break.
Oh, let's keep
Why?
going. We are fine.
Because some of us took some hits, and he had an acid bath. Not good for the skin, by the way.
Chadwick is a hardy fella. He'll be just fine.
Plus,
Yes.
the dragon's already dead, though. We do have an audience, it appears.
You can also do a auditory perception roll, please.
Okay.
So, is it dark in here?
Um, there's probably dim lights from various
Okay.
sources, but it's pretty dim, I would say. But it's lit
Perception
enough.
check.
Let's see, 21, that's fine. 14, maybe you catch it a little bit. 29, that's fine. So 14, maybe you think you hear something, but you're not sure. With the 21, 29, you hear excited chattering coming from down here.
That's nice, but there's no way to get down there, so.
I mean,
Well,
wait, what's your
we could
vision?
fly.
Kane turns into a little
And
bird.
there was a third entrance as
There
well.
was.
That means going outside with the plant people again.
Yeah, they didn't like you.
Well,
I didn't like that.
it looks like there's a bridge down there. Perhaps we should go in that way, and then we can just cross.
Oh, I guess there is a bridge done that way.
Then I won't
Sure.
have to carry you over.
Well, you'll have to carry my sword. Zzz,
There we
plural.
go. 20 temp HP for everyone.
Okay, so you kind of hang around chatting for a bit, and then you probably notice that the excited chattering stops slightly, and then
Kane's a bird. He's flying around.
so you hear, maybe if you're still listening intently, you hear some fluttering of wings, and you see a creature kind of peek around the corner and is kind of looking at you in your general direction. Not really paying attention to the fluttering bird. It's kind of looking more at your group there. How obviously are you looking at him?
Who, me?
I don't know. Whoever's over here, like Salam, you heard, and you probably keep an eye on the area. So you hear the chatter stop, the fluttering of wings, and then you see something kind of peek around a corner. Are you like looking it in the eye, looking at its direction at all?
Yeah, I go like this.
Oh, you actively do this. So I was gonna do like a roll to see if it notices you looking at it, but when you like that, you kind of see it like jump, and then it kind of like drops slightly, but then because it was flying, then it kind of goes scrambling back inside the cave. And then there's just like more rabid chattering in
Let's go
Draconic.
around. Kane, we'll meet you over there.
Okay. So yeah, you head on out, I guess, and you stay as far away from the trees as you can, and then you kind of like go back into this cave here. Are
Not my
you?
fault they were overgrown. The
How's your
plants should know that
approach?
overgrown is bad for the forest.
Do you just walk? Do you try stealth, or what are you doing?
Oh, I'm
I don't
just
think we're.
walking.
I don't
Okay.
think we're stealthing. We
All right.
literally just kind of announced
Clang,
ourselves.
clang, clang, clang. So yeah, you turn around
Kobolds.
and you find a number of kobolds. They're kind of bickering with each other. Let's do a perception check to see if they notice you.
They're not going to be happy about what we did.
I mean, the dragon attacked us. It's not our fault.
You know, I don't think they're going to see it that way.
Let's see. So we got an 8, a 1, a 10, a 4, another 4, a 6, a 7, a 6.
Wow.
So you're just like stomping, clanging around in your plate armor, both of you, and they just don't notice you in the slightest. They're kind of just preoccupied with bickering amongst themselves.
Hey there.
They kind of like just stop and they're like, yeah, shush, shush. They try and shush you. There's something in there, something in there. People, oh, new ones? I don't know. They hear you, but they're not really acknowledging it's you, the intruder.
Yeah, that would be us.
What? What?
Take a,
They kind of just
I
look
take
over
a
you.
grim view of hunting intelligent
Oh,
prey, but
um,
seems to be a lack of intelligence.
hmm. Oh, attack, attack. Ah, two arms, two arms.
You don't want to do that.
No, you are invading our property. Oh, we protect for the Great One. You must die.
We should have kept the
Great.
Great One's skull.
Yeah, the great one's dead.
Lies! The Great One cannot be felled by mere small people like you.
Should have definitely kept his
Okay.
skull.
So yeah, they start attacking.
Kane, can you take care of them?
I think we only kept small trinkets like teeth.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so yeah, we roll
And
initiative.
we take scales too.
I
Probably.
don't recall.
You probably
Yeah, I
took
think we
some
took
scales.
too.
What's a few green scales? Ah, cobalt scales.
Well, I mean, these would be
Let's
pretty
see.
large.
So we can start combat. We need to roll those Salam. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Excellent.
Oh,
So yeah, we'll begin combat. So Salam, you're up first.
Uh,
So yeah, it's a very small group of kobolds. Some of them have wings.
Yeah,
Some of them
like-
seem to have like a pack on them.
Oh no. Extra pack tactics.
I move up to here just to kind of draw their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait. Let's go there. Can you hit everyone with a fireball if I'm there?
Should be able to.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the dodge action.
Alright. So you just walk in and then you just kind of take this nonchalant stance of a dodge action, as in you'll probably be able to see them coming and just like step out of the way, unless I don't know, Bashaba's looking upon you and some bad luck would plague your day. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. So you move in, nonplussed, and take the dodge action.
And then I'll say, you really don't want to do this.
So this one kobold's a real go-getter, just screams out, "Death to the intruders!" and just comes rushing forwards with this dagger that's maybe the size of one of your talon nails, and he tries to stab you with it. And oh, it should be at disadvantage, but it's 16 anyway. So yeah, it comes and you kind of just grab his arm, and it just doesn't get anywhere close to you. Then we move over to Azza. Just see Salam just holding the arm of this kobold who's just like weakly trying to kill him? Question mark. You're not sure.
It's like in the movies when they show like the young kid with the first time with a sword trying to like fight the knight, and the knight is just like
just stepping around it all.
Stepping around everything.
I was gonna embarrass it. As I step forward, I put my weapon away, and then I trip it.
Yeah, you. I guess like the shove action then. So you just.
Yeah, that's right. In this
shove
case,
action.
it's called shove, and you can drop it.
Mm-hmm.
You can move it aside or drop it prone.
Yeah. So that's to hit, right? And
I think it's contested.
It's at flex. It's contested at flex.
Oh, is it just athletics? I thought it required hitting in.
No.
Or is it? Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, contested athletics. So he'll roll athletics.
I think he can do athletics or acrobatics, but
yes,
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He will
matter.
use acrobatics. Oh, I mean, for
Nice
a moment, you're like, oh, okay, I guess I need to try, and then you kind of just try, and then you just take him down, and he is knocked prone.
And then I
do
do a rat. Yes, that is where this is going. I grab him, pinning him with my foot.
So yeah, he's on the floor, and then you just kind of just place your foot on his torso or wherever, and just pin him.
This is technically something he could avoid.
Yeah, let's see. So acrobatics.
Oh shit.
So you try and put your foot on him, and then he kind of just like scrambles in some way that you don't expect, and your foot misses, and you kind of feel your ears going a little bit red from embarrassment there. Anyway, anything else?
Yeah, I got 3 attacks.
You have.
I've got
2
feet.
You have got 2 feet.
Oh.
Try that again. All right, let's see. So yeah, you say, oh, okay, let's try that again.
They're very small.
They are very small, and your feet are very large. Or small, I don't know. There you go. So yeah, you use your second foot, and this time you manage to pin him down with it. So you kind of get him under your foot, and you just exert some pressure so he can't move.
Mm-hmm.
All right, over to this guy over here who sees what's going on.
Don't do it.
Don't do what? Let's see.
Anything other than surrender.
Uh-huh. Let me see. All right, so he sees you and he reaches back into his pack and he pulls out a burlap sack that he throws at you. So let's see. Oh, there's no thing for that. Anyway, yeah.
Nah, Kane, fuck him up.
So he throws a burlap sack at you that you hear a faint buzzing sound coming from, and yeah, So, oh,
Fuck
I
this
need to
guy.
find a wasp swarm. I don't know. Do I have a wasp swarm? Hold on. I probably have them somewhere.
Oh no, Az is allergic.
He might be. Here we go. Swarm of wasps. Bzzz. So yeah, this burlap sack hits you, and then a swarm of wasps comes out.
What the fuck? Kane,
Let's
are these
roll
fools?
initiative for this. Does it just enter the combat? Yeah,
I guess it
it
could.
just enters the combat and rolls initiative. Alright, over to this. There's a lot of kobolds that were faster than Kane. Anyway, so this one will run on over to try and help its friends. And this one flies above you and kind of hurls a hefty stone at you.
Well,
And
I
you kind of
guess.
just like catch it or just swat it out of the sky. And then we go over to this one. This one will rush up to Salam and try and stick him with his dagger. 19. It was a pretty good try, Salam. You're like, oh, okay. And then this one will rush up as well. Got pack
I
tactics.
let the 19 just deflect off my armor.
Okay.
Like, just, like, not even trying. Like, I just let him stab me in the stomach and it just does nothing. I just look
Yeah.
down at him.
This one, he kind of comes around the side and hits you in the armor, and his dagger just breaks.
Hey, little guy, if you had stepped 5 feet over, it would have been easier.
Yeah, shut up! Die! And then the other one here, let's see, will throw. He'll pull out from his pack a jar that he'll throw at one for Salam,
Oh no,
two
the
for.
jar.
What am I rolling? 1d, two for Azza. Oh, I need to do the command slash roll. There we go. So he's going to throw that at Salam. So he throws a jar at Salam. So he throws a green slime pot at you. Yeah, so you're covered with some green slime. Oh no, 21 is to hit. So you just see this
Well,
jar
he would have disadvantage too,
and
so.
disadvantage, yeah. So yeah, you see this jar coming, you step out the way, catch it, or just, yeah, it's, yeah, nothing happens. Then we go over to Kane. You see this happening in your bird form. No one seems to have noticed you because you are a bird.
Kane's gonna drop out of Birdman form,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just gonna fucking toast these things.
Aw, they're just trying.
We gave him multiple chances.
Like, they're not trying very hard to live.
Let's see, so half of 28, so do they...
14. Dex save 18.
Let's just see who will die out of that though. So let's, oh, so that
Who
one's,
dies even if they succeed?
let's see, so die, 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 and then the others will have a save. Oh, right. Oh, the wasp's nest as well. Oh, the wasps get toasted. Forgot about the wasps. Let's see, so dexterity saving throw for these guys. Oh, wow.
They really want to live.
Alright, so yeah, all of them fail, so they all take the full 28. So because they take full damage, this one goes, this one goes, this one goes, and this one goes. So there is one kobold remaining.
All
And-
heads turn to it's like, are you sure?
Kane will
This-
slowly walk in.
And this is the one with the broken dagger as well. So
Oh, perfect.
You can bow to me now. I will allow you to be my servant.
yeah. I
Or
serve
you could join your crunchy companions.
I serve the green dragon, but
Look
yeah.
at him. Look at him. He is your dragon now.
Kane will move his face closer so they can see the dragon-like eyes.
He kind of looks in your eyes for a moment. Okay. 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 He just gives you two thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, I can work with that. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, yeah, yes. New dragon. Bit small, but yeah, new dragon.
Well, I don't want to take up my true form in here. It'll be quite cramped.
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gather your belongings and here, take my pack. We will carry this from now on.
Uh,
Gather the other people's belongings too.
belongings? Uh, he just holds up his broken dagger. Got it. Pack. Okay. Like how heavy is your pack?
It's not that heavy.
Uh,
If I could carry it, it's not that heavy.
Like, I mean, he has 7 strength, so he is, in actual fact, weaker than you. You could probably beat him in an arm wrestling contest.
My strength is 11. I'm very strong.
You are. You're a strong boy.
Without my gold, my pack is 100.7.
Okay, so you give it to him, and you see his like legs buckle slightly, but he's like, yeah, yeah, I got it, I got it. Good to go. Where we
You have a
going?
name, little one?
No.
Okay.
You from this day forward, you'll be known as his child.
This is weird.
Yes.
Can we at least call him like as a son?
As a son. There we go.
Okay. Is there a
Oh,
spelling for
as a
that?
son.
As a son. Okay. Let me.
Wasn't where I was going with it, but okay. Like Anderson.
As a.
What's cooking? Probably bugs, lichen, and
Okay.
Is there anything else in this cave there,
That's the
little
result.
kobold?
Oops.
oh,
Let
Hey,
me-
where did as a son go?
I'm making him a thing. There we go. As a son and configure ownership. All players owner. There you go. You now own him.
pets. Owning sentient beings.
You can control him. What was the question?
How's the soup
I
today?
I asked him if there was anything else in the cave.
Oh, little furry things. Big green thing in the lake. Like,
Yeah, we took care of those.
oh, okay. There's second boss. Second boss.
And who's the second boss then?
Yeah.
Second boss. Very big guy. Jalistar.
Jalistar.
Jalistar. Yeah.
Alistar.
Jalistar. Second boss.
Star.
Second boss.
I like to make sure
Um,
my companions are truly loyal.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any more questions for this one?
Who is Jalistar and will he be a problem?
Jalistar. He's the second boss. Second boss after Big Green.
Is
Is it
he like a tiger-like looking thing?
Yeah, yeah. Furry guy. Pretty tall. Weird hands. They go backwards like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He
As
run
a
he
son?
he runs the place, looks after the loot, while the dragon's out on business.
That
Why?
is good to know.
Yeah.
Good job, as a son. And
Yeah.
Ken's gonna go in his pack. Oh, turn around. Gonna go
Okay.
in his pack, pull out a ration, and
Turns
give
around,
it to
just
him.
looks at the wall. I mean, you're holding out a ration, but he's turned around so he doesn't notice.
Go tap him on the back of the head with it. All right, you can turn around now.
Ah, okay. Is that for me?
Yes, here you go.
Ah,
Also, read this book. It's an instruction manual on how to serve me properly.
okay.
You have a book
I
like
can't
that?
read, but I can try. He kind of
Oh,
just
you
looks at the
can read
book.
this one.
Oh, what's the saving throw again? Is it wisdom?
Yep, DC 15.
See him just nail this. Oh, almost. Oh no,
Oh,
DC.
He
He's like,
did, this fucker.
ah.
He really can't read it.
He's like, "I'm sorry, I can't read. It looks good though." He kind of just passes it back to you. I'll learn to read next time. Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's gonna be a hit back at the keep.
Oh, that's amazing. He's like, I'll learn to read next time, guy. Oh, what's your name?
I am Kane.
Kane. Lord Kane.
That's right, Lord
Grandmaster
Kane.
Kane.
Suddenly I regret this.
Supreme Leader Kane.
Grand Dragon Kane?
Grand Dragon Kane. All hail. Alright, let's bring Chadwick as well. He's here too. Alright, so yeah, you see it's a simple bridge, but it looks sturdy enough. There's no handrail though, so you know. Careful.
Wait, I don't have decks. I can't be careful. I practically fall over every other step.
I mean, you can just walk across. There's nothing dangerous other than the lack of a handrail. Unless, like, you know,
It's
that
not OSHA safe.
it is not. Alright, so yeah, you head on across and you enter this
Chadwick,
large
quit
area.
going first.
No, allow him. He's adventurous.
Okay, so there we go. Alright, so as you enter the new area of the caves, you are overwhelmed by a sudden increase in space. Across the area you see a creature standing patiently that exudes an aura that is both alluring and terrifying. Its striking features and imposing stature immediately command your attention, and its piercing yellow eyes seem to bore into your very souls. To either side of the creature stand two chests, each one beckoning your curiosity with the promise of riches. The first chest looks to be simple and wooden, but there is a glimpse of a large key resting atop it. The second chest, in stark contrast, is a magnificent work of art made of ornate iron and adorned with intricate designs. It exudes an aura of grandeur and opulence. However, as you draw closer across the room, you notice that it's secured by not one, not two, not three, not even 7. It's secured with 24 keyholes.
What
The
the
creature
fuck?
stands calmly before the chests as it beckons you forwards. Its movements are calm and hospitable, but there is an unmistakable menace in its eyes, and you sense that you are not dealing with a creature to be trifled with.
He's not to be truffled with, guys.
He's not to be truffled with. He kind of just
That
gestures for
sounds
you
very
all to come
dismissive.
forwards. Welcome, welcome. I trust you are not lost to have persevered through the other people who are calling this their home.
Yeah, I believe you're the only one who calls it your home now.
Am I to understand that you are aware this is the lair of a dragon?
Indeed.
And by your previous statement, I assume you have dealt with said dragon in some way.
Well, it attacked us. We were just defending ourselves, but yes.
Such is life sometimes. Then I suppose my agreement with that dragon is finished then. But where does that leave us is the question.
I guess that depends what your deal was with the dragon.
Oh, I was to help him in his dealings, secure this cave, oversee the riffraff that he kept here for his own amusement, and I was to look after his treasure hoard, of course. Quite a nice hoard, I would say. A few choice items.
Well,
Sounds
that
like
is what we're here for.
Sounds like you already know the answer. If you're not bound to protect his things, and we'll just take what we've earned by blood and be on our way.
Well, what if I want it for myself? I've worked here longer than you've been here.
I guess you'd
Yes,
have
Could
to
but
be.
earn
did
it
you
by
kill the
blood.
dragon?
No, I served him. It's a severance for my servitude.
How much of the treasure do you want?
Well, I want all of it. Why wouldn't I want all of it?
Well, we are at an impasse then, and it seems we have a problem.
Indeed, you are capable enough to have killed that dragon, so you are not
It's
to
not the only
be.
dragon we've killed lately.
Oh,
There's a black one too.
Yes, and that one had this book on it. Kane's gonna mage hand his book over to the creature.
alright. What? And he's kind of trying to waft it out of the way.
Kane, don't. That's our treasure. Stop.
So, I mean, he's trying to push it out of the way so he doesn't just have it just thrust into his face. So, we could have a.
Kane, you can't just be giving away our treasure to people.
So, you could do like sleight of hand or something to try and shove it into his face as he tries to push it away. And he will contest that with his sleight of hand.
Acrobatics, maybe?
Or acrobatics, perhaps, yeah. I mean, it's the same plus. So, yeah, you can choose whichever stat you want, Kane, and he will contest that. Because obviously, he's not interested in reading this book.
Well, he should.
Can I do Arcana to like control the magical hand to be more precise, or is that too much?
This time, yeah, let's have it that this time. Okay, 25. So, acrobatics. 18. All right. So he tries to swat this book out of his way, but you manage to like shove it right in there. So he'll make his wisdom save. So DC 15. All right. And you see him zone out. And
Oh
where
my
the
God.
kobold succeeded, this Rakshasa fails. So you see him say, "What is this infernal? I just want to read," and then he just zones out.
How long does that work, Kane?
Oh, the enchantment lasts quite a while. We'll be safe to gather up all the treasure. We won't have any.
Can he answer questions? Because I'm concerned about that chest with the 24 keyholes.
You know,
No,
that's a good question. Let me see.
you try and talk to him, but he's just mumbling some unknown language under his breath.
Yep, nope, he is zoned out.
He
I'm
is.
gonna check him for keys.
All right, you pat him down, and let's see.
And I guess anything else that looks nice.
So he has a ornate smoking pipe and some fanciful clothes, but other than that, nothing else. So yeah, it's a very nice pipe, probably worth a tidy sum.
Okay,
But yeah.
I'll take it.
All right, and then yes, so there is the two chests before you. Now that you are close, you see that again there is the wooden chest with a
I
large
swear I see
key.
3 chests on this map.
Yeah, don't bother about the map. There isn't the
Okay.
pile of gold there as well, so that's just the map. That
Oh,
shows
that's
that.
gold. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice that was gold.
But yeah, so ignore the chests and that there. So you see the
Okay.
wooden chest with a large key atop of it. It is a large white key with a fearsome skull carved into the handle, and then there is the ornate iron chest with the 24. Was it? Did I say 24? Yeah, 24
Yeah.
keyholes on it.
I guess we could use the chime of opening on the one with all the keyholes.
Kane's just gonna take a few steps back.
Yes, you remember from last time.
Should we look for traps or?
Yeah, you can look.
Sure. I put on my extra nerd glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Go magnifiers activate.
So yeah, you search for traps, and it does not look to be trapped in any way. Both chests, or whichever chest you looked at.
No traps?
There's no mechanical traps, and you can't spot any magical trap glyphs upon it. But it is no run-of-the-mill iron chest for sure.
Well, should we open the one with the key first?
Of course, go ahead.
Why
Alright.
don't we mage hand it?
Okay.
I can do that, yeah.
So yeah, you step back to what you feel to be a safe distance.
Fine. I'm busy shoveling in gold.
Non-existent gold. Let's see. So
I got
yeah,
them gold fevers.
you head back to a safe distance, and then you use Mage Hand to pick up the white key and insert it into the wooden chest. You rotate it, and you hear the recognizable click of a lock unlocking.
Azza-san, go ahead and go open that, will you?
Yeah. Whoa! And he rushes on over and then opens the chest. Job done.
Thank you. Come back now.
Yo!
So eager to please.
We just got him, and he's 10 times more useful than Chadwick.
You just say that out loud. Yeah, Chadwick kind of just glowers at you and him. So yeah,
Kay's gonna take a peek in the
you
chest.
take a peek into the wooden chest, and it is just full to the brim of keys. There are so many
God.
keys in here.
It'd be a lot cooler if you had hung the keys around the cave. You know, like an interesting sport to gather them all.
I'm just reminded of Harry Potter in the room of
Uh-huh.
flying keys.
Well,
Yeah,
these keys
which
are
one
in a
has the bent
chest,
wing?
and they are not flying, nor is there any magical broomstick to be seen in this room.
God damn it.
How did Quirrell know the right key?
How did he?
Magic.
Magic.
He cast detect magic.
Yeah, maybe.
But everything was magic.
Everything is magic. All right, so yeah, the wooden chest is there's just so many keys in here, a lot more than 24.
Well,
dump
this
them
is
out
fun.
We'll dump them out on the ground. Let's spread them out.
So yeah, you dump them onto the ground and they just spill out. There's a wide variety of keys here.
Spread them out so we can look at them all.
Should I just try the chime of opening on this thing
If you want.
first, or do you think it's not going to work?
Would it open only one lock or the whole box?
That's what I was wondering.
That's a good point.
Would open if it's a magical lock, would it open at all?
Is that a chime of opening thing?
I don't know.
It could be.
I'm just not ruling out the possibility that this might be more powerful magic. And if
It specifically says the chime issues a clear tone and one lock or latch on the object opens. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't know. Pick up a key, see what happens.
No, I examine the keys with my minute goggles.
Yeah, can I do a perception check to see if like the style of any of the keys like matches the chest?
So yeah, the chest is and the locks on it are all uniform, and the keys before you are just a wash of variety of materials, colors, and some of them might be wriggling or yeah. The locks are uniform and the keys are various.
Do I pick out any sort of details with my investigation check that works for, I don't know. Oh, look. These ones have his name on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know nat 20 doesn't mean I succeed, but I sure hope it does.
So as you kind of pore over the keys, you try and find some sort of pattern or telltale sign that connects them to the locks, and you can't see anything. There's too much chaos and randomness to these keys.
I have supreme confidence that nothing non-magical will find the solution to this puzzle.
Just sit within 6 inches of that item. What?
Yes, in fact, I am.
It's just
Or picking them
squatting
up.
down. Yeah, so you can't seem to find a connection of any sorts.
I have a suggestion. Perhaps we
What's
take a
that?
long rest here in this cave. By the time our long rest is done, our new friend over here will be done reading this book, and they'll be more likely to assist us.
Oh, like for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, hold on, hear me out. Before you start refreshing your powers, how powerful of a dispel magic can anyone cast?
7th level.
3rd level.
I can't cast the spell magic.
Fine. Chadwick?
I mean, you could. Oh, what does Chadwick? Good question. Let's see.
Oh, he
I
doesn't
mean, it's
know
not
it.
going to be higher than mine,
I mean,
even if
yeah,
he has it.
it'll be the same level. Oh, he does have dispel magic.
I
Yeah,
could
so
cast disintegrate on the box
he can cast
itself,
up to seventh
No!
level as well.
like on the side of it, to just destroy the box and have the content fall out.
No! What if it's an extra planar box, like the bags?
Mm, that would
It's
Then
be
it
not
would
a
annoying.
large.
work.
Yeah, I
It's
have
a
a
pretty small
feeling.
box for a huge
Yeah, for
dragon's
a whole
horde.
dragon horde. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is that this thing is going to have way more in it than we're expecting.
I mean, you could try random keys or pick them up and see what happens.
And you just want us to blow up.
I don't know. It might happen or not. I've got a whole table of things here.
If this was something like a bag of holding, would dispel magic be permanent? Could you target the lock specifically?
I mean, wouldn't I have to cast it like 24 times then?
I don't
A
know.
lot of keyholes.
Maybe it's not.
Are you
Well,
casting it at?
No, I'm not casting it. I was
Okay.
just reading it. Because I thought it said something about magical items and how it just suppresses the effect for a little while, but it doesn't say that.
Well, my own ability to dispel magic is far weaker than yours, so if you're
Okay.
not going to do it, probably not worth doing. I'll drop my pack and I'll start making camp.
Okay. Yeah, you start making camp. Yeah, you probably noticed that. Yeah, some of the areas in the keys is moving. You probably zone in on that, and you see there is one other key that is just like it seems to be animated, and it's like freaking out, and it's just like trashing other keys that are around it.
Like destroying them?
Yeah, it's throwing down. It's going to town on these other keys. It's just trashing it.
I will go grab that key.
Yeah, you pick it up and it's kind of like wiggling around like manically. He's like, yeah. You kind of hear this faint, scratchy voice. Gotta fuck him up, fuck him up. I'm the best key.
It's talking?
Very faintly, yeah.
This key is talking.
Everyone looks at you like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
I mean,
okay.
if you lean in close, you kind of hear that faint, scratchy voice of how it's gonna
Then weirder
fuck you up.
things.
It's gonna fuck you up.
Jesus, why did I think that?
Maybe we should put this one back in the other chest so it doesn't destroy the keys we need.
Yeah, you can toss it back in.
It seems to be the most animated. Perhaps it goes into the,
I
at
guess
least
I
one
can
of the
try
locks.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try this on the locks.
So yeah, you kind of go over to put it in the lock, and it kind of you can feel it struggling in your hands, trying to sway your movements, but you're strong enough to overcome anything. Yeah, that's the right spelling, Jalistar. And then you kind of push it into the lock, and you try and force it to turn, but yeah, this key does not fit into the lock you put it in.
Does it fit in any of the locks?
It fits in all the locks, but it does not turn.
Oh, okay.
This is not the key you are looking for.
Okay, I'll just throw it in the other chest then.
Yeah, you toss it into the chest and you hear it like just bouncing around, but it can't get out of the chest.
Um,
Well, I don't feel like just testing keys on locks all night, so perhaps we just wait until the morning and then talk to Jalistar here.
Yeah, you can
they
do
would
that.
have an unseen servant spell who could do that nonsense for us.
I mean, you could just
No.
pick up
No,
a key, see what it does, or see what it is.
we did just pick up a key. Now we're waiting for answers from Kane's fucking.
Oh, you know what?
Thing. It's just like open mouth reading this thing.
You know what? I'm gonna cast divination.
Ah.
Um, so I am going to let's see.
Oh, I need to come up with a I need to come up with a riddle or cryptic rhyme quickly.
Or you could
Um,
just be honest with us for once.
Uh huh.
That was like the go fuck yourselves of uh-huh.
Yeah, it was.
I say that a lot to a lot of people.
which keys will help us open this chest with 24 locks?
Pretty simple. How could it go wrong? Insert ways it could go wrong here.
Okay. Let's get an AI to write a rhyme for me.
Oh my god, ChatGPT.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That stuff is super handy for that.
Let's see. So do you need to roll or is it just given to
No,
you?
you just give me a truthful reply.
Vague and as cryptic as the dawn.
Just see, is this? It's like one of them is too obvious and one of them is not very obvious. Let's give the harder one. So behind closed doors, secrets hide. A locked up world, no key inside. But fear not, a key exists. To solve the puzzle, the unlock twists.
What?
Alright, put in the chat.
So I can see how this can be a hard clue, but it is a clue. If you need a hint, I can give you a hint.
Well, we haven't. Okay. We haven't exactly explored what this is or what's over
That's
here.
just everything else on the map is just stuff that was on the map when I pulled it from the internet.
Sure, but you didn't like flavor it?
I don't know, man.
Come on, come on, come on.
These are
Also,
glowing soups that the
soups, you
Rakshasa
say?
made. Yeah. Any ideas
Anyway,
for the cryptic rhyme from Saloon? Ronald the Magnificent.
Kane's just
what's the
sitting down, having as the son fan him.
Yeah?
what's the what's the prompt to the riddle?
I can't give you the prompt, it's got the answer in it.
Damn, he caught me.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I can give you a clue. So, a key exists.
That's kind of what I was zeroing in on too,
Yeah.
but
It's not keys exist, it's a key exists.
yeah. But
So,
that doesn't really help when there's like a million fucking keys in front of us.
so you're looking for one singular key.
Yeah.
And you can recall the key above the first chest, a white key with a menacing skull engraved
We
into its
just
handle.
do we just use the first key?
I don't know,
Does it
maybe.
unlock this one?
Maybe.
I say it's worth a try.
I guess I'll try it.
Alright. So you pick up the white key with a skeleton skull carved into the handle, insert it into one of the locks, and there is a solid click, and the chest is unlocked.
Oh shit.
So
That was
yes,
easy.
the numerous keys that has a large table to roll on is a red herring, and the first key, the skeleton key, is the key to use to open the main chest.
See, that just makes me wonder why didn't we try the first key? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why didn't
But
we
yeah,
do that?
so you open the
There's a
chest.
meme here somewhere. It's like, why didn't we think of that?
So
Because it's D&D and we're looking for something crazy.
so yeah, you unlock the ornate chest and you gaze inside, and a vast expanse is before you, and down below you see a hoard of treasure.
How
There's,
far down below?
it's like a it's like what that fancy chest spell,
Okay.
Leomund's
Oh no,
secret
Yeah,
chest.
Leomund's secret
Yeah.
chest or
So it's
whatever.
one of those. So I don't know. It's like you could drop into it, I guess, to pick things out, or maybe there's
oh
some
no.
magic, or maybe there's some
I
magic
think
that lets you kind of like just call upon the loot to pull it out.
I think I've seen a Courage the
Um,
Cowardly Dog episode like this. Now the hands will come out and drag us in.
I mean, you're going to take a long rest, right? So you could take some time to categorize it and see what you find in there.
oh,
Oh,
12 cubic. It's 12 cubic feet.
it's big enough.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, it's big enough.
it's
It's
12 cubic
upcast.
feet, so
But
there
yeah.
is no upcast.
There is now a draconic upcast, new mechanic just added into
Yeah.
to the game.
I had this roll table of keys ready if you're interested and wish to look. But yes, so you spend a long rest waiting for
That link
Kane's.
didn't work. It says requirements not met.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
Weird.
shit.
4.
Whatever.
Maybe if I put it in Discord instead.
Nope.
Anyway, no? Oh, well, I don't know.
It's fine.
It's
Not a big
fine.
deal.
Yeah. So you spend your long rest waiting for Kane's book to finish, and yeah, spending some time kind of pouring through this chest that you find. So let's get things done quickly. So yeah, you have a lot of coinage. So I'll just put the coinage into Discord. So then there'll be coinage, there'll be gemstones, some art objects, and then there are some magic items. So I'll dump the kind of monetary value things into Discord for you to pour over. It's a fair amount.
Too fair. Some of it must be cursed.
So yeah, a lot of gold, a lot of gemstones, art, more art, better art, and then there are some magical items as well. So you
Damn, no
find,
diamonds.
I don't know, I got a roll table. If you
Oh, okay.
if you don't have diamonds, I think you have enough money to buy diamonds.
Yeah, it's fine.
So there's a potion, an amulet, another potion, a set of bottles of sorts, another potion, a mysterious bag, and then a spell scroll. So you're probably at the point. Well, you got, let's see. So do
I'll
a
identify the potions.
so you can probably understand two of the three. So you notice one of them is a healing potion, but this is the size and quality that you haven't seen so far. This is a potion of supreme healing.
I have one of those.
You have? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you got another one.
Okay,
And
cool.
Well,
then you got a potion of cloud giant strength. And then the one you
Sweet.
identify is an elixir of health.
how do you know it's a supreme healing potion? It's got the stupid ass logo across
Has it?
it.
Oh, right, yeah. Supreme. That's true.
Supreme.
It is. You could resell it for like 5 times its value. Anyway,
Some
so you
fucking
see
turds.
a bag as well that is magical in some way. There's some fancy pigments, and then some sort of medallion, and then a spell scroll.
Oh, please tell me that we just got that fucking Nulzer's Marvelous Pigments. That would be dope.
Maybe.
Never heard of it.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like paint that you can paint anything and it becomes real.
Do not
One.
give it
Yeah.
to Mr.
We'll
Paint.
roll 1d4 for no reason. That is not connected to what you just said,
Mr. Paints.
Mr. Paints.
Do not give it to
Two.
Mr. Paint.
You got two, so there are two pots of this thing. And yes, they are the marvelous pigments, but you'll need to identify
Sweet.
them to understand that. And there is also a preapt of health, and there is a bag. I'll have more mystery about that. And then a spell scroll. It is currently above whatever you can cast, but when you level up, you might be able to cast it, or at least you'll be at the right level. So this is an 8th level spell scroll. Do you need to roll something? Kane could probably possibly identify it with a good Arcana roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you've heard talk of this spell amongst wizards or spellcasters who wish to have some security in life, and you've heard tell of a cloning spell that lets you create a second body as a
Simulacrum?
no, just a
Clone.
clone. So not
Oh,
simulacrum, the clone spell. Yeah. So yeah, you get that.
gotcha.
So yeah, I'll paste these into chat for you as well.
Hmm. I have concerns, but they're probably not valid.
Mm-hmm.
It's a periapt of health.
Yeah. Did I say that? I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
just the immune to disease thing, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Immune to diseases while you wear this pendant. If you're already infected with disease, the effects
Oh,
of
that could
it are
be
suppressed.
interesting.
Yeah.
Would that affect lycanthropy?
I've always seen
Or is that a
lycanthropy as more
curse?
of a curse than a disease.
Okay.
So yeah, you spend the better part of a long rest, but you still get your long rest. Kind of pouring this through this loot, at the end of which the Rakshasa will finish when you're ready. But yeah, is there anything else you say through the night? Or through the long rest even?
Azusa, take watch.
Yes! Which way?
Good night, Salam.
Which way? Which way do I watch?
Keep a look out that way.
What'd you say,
Alright.
Asa?
You
Good
point.
night, Salam.
Oh, good night.
So you
Good
point in
night,
her
gang.
direction, and then Azasa just like looks in that direction. Just like unblinking.
Good night, Azza.
Good night, Chadwick.
Alright. Good night, Azza.
Good
So
night,
you're...
Azathan.
Yes!
What are we gonna do with our tiger friend here now?
He's just like
Good
mouth
night, tiger
reading.
friend.
Jealous star.
He won't be done until the morning.
I know, but
he's
what do we
still
do with him
cooking.
after that?
I guess I'll bring him along for the ride.
Really? How long is he under the effects of this?
Well, it looks possibly 30 days.
Oh my god. Okay. Can you redo it after that or no?
I can.
Could be
Let's see.
useful. But
This seems
is
to be
it
hot.
is it worth possibly, I don't know. He seems quite evil. Is it worth potentially unleashing that upon the keep? I guess we have 30 days to decide.
Well, that's true. Plus, during those 30 days, he'll do whatever I tell him to.
Interesting. Well, perhaps he can research for us or something. Or I'm sure the keeper would probably like to study him. He seems like a
Study him?
magical creature.
Why is he a dwarf?
Isn't he just a tabaxi?
Why is he a
No.
dwarf now? Oh, wait.
No, he
Why?
is not a tabaxi.
They can...
Why not?
They can...
Because he's not.
they
He's
can
a magical
shapeshift.
creature of some sort.
There we go.
What makes you say that?
Well, look, you can see the differences. He's like a tiger.
You could roll a...
Are we sure tabaxis don't come in stripes?
You can
They
roll
come in
a...
stripes, but they would still be a regular, more cat-like and not tiger-like.
Would you roll a religion check for finding out what these things are?
I don't know. I think plenty of characters would have tiger tabaxis.
I mean... Is it not really religion.
Oh, religion.
Not really. Is it? Yeah. It's kind of like demons and
Listen,
shit.
yeah, demons and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe roll. You guys can roll religion, and then you can maybe identify what this is. Kane. So yeah, Kane will know what it is. Whether he will divulge that, we shall see. Anyone else want to roll?
I'm not gonna pass.
Okay.
I don't
My
mess with that
religion
stuff.
sucks.
Okay. So Kane.
It's so dumb that religion is
Mm-hmm.
intelligence instead of wisdom.
So Kane, you
I think
roll
it
and you
I think
identify
it makes sense just to recall facts, though.
Mm.
Some things you should definitely get advantage on,
Yeah.
such as like your own religion.
Yeah, you identify it as a Rakshasa, and you know this as to be a very powerful fiend. It is capable of transforming, it has an array of spells, and it has a limited amount of magic immunity. It is also able to pass on a curse through its attacks, through its claws.
Doesn't seem all that powerful to me, honestly.
Its hands are backwards.
It seems pretty damn easy to take down.
Kane, do you have any idea what this thing is?
Yeah, Kane will let everybody know what this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
see, not a tabaxi.
I said that assuming he'd already said it, for the
Mhm.
record. All right. Just looks like a mutant one to me, but so be it.
That's
Appearances deceiving,
because
etc.,
that's
etc.
because your world is white and black, as if there's no shades of gray.
It looks like a bipedal cat.
I mean,
As I said, black and white.
Chadwick will come up to you and say, "Oh, come on, look at his hands, Azza. There's something about it. There's something different.
Yeah, yeah.
His
Like
hands are backwards, man.
mutations.
Isn't that weird?"
Like, yeah, like mutations. Shit happens.
Hmm.
You ever seen a person with one eye? I don't think they're
Yeah.
demons, do you? Who's black and white now?
What?
Got
Uh,
'em.
you got him. I don't know, man.
Correct.
It seems different to Salam at least. Let's go. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some sleep.
So are you sure he's under our control and not being deceptive? Because
Who?
what you just described, I'm talking to Kane, sorry.
Okay.
Because what
Yeah.
you've just described, oh, Kane's not there.
Yeah, I can probably answer for him well enough, maybe, until he gets back.
Oh,
He's got his headset
oh,
on
you
probably
gave
as
him
well.
control of Jalistar? I was like, how did he type as Jalistar?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I typed that.
What you described was a fierce monster of the lower planes of existence
Mm.
that has magical resistance,
Mhm.
and you got him by making him read a book. Are you
Um,
sure
Kane will
that
probably
he's
say
actually not just pretending?
Kane will probably say something wily along the lines of, "Don't worry, I got this, dog, yo."
Yes, you see this this enchantment that I used. It could bypass almost all resistances and of magical means.
Hmm. Chadwick will pipe up and be like, "Is that the same shit you pulled on Azza?"
I didn't even
Hello.
have my book out when I was talking to Azza. You must pay attention, Chadwick.
I don't know, man.
Salam, did you see a
Good.
book when I was talking to Azza?
Nope.
You touched him with that sword, though. Weird
It's
ass.
not a sword, it's a yaquela.
It ain't right, whatever it is. That ain't a sword where I'm from.
Well, now that's just black and white.
Uh,
Also, it's not the
Quiet down, Chadwick, and waste some more high-level spell slots on bad spells.
Alright. Anyway, Chadwick goes to bed.
I was trying to have a nice time doing like a Brady Bunch goodnight sequence, and nobody caught on. And now we end on sour notes.
Yeah, it's sour. Alright, okay, so you finish your long rest, finish categorizing the loot, and when you wake up, you get a bit of time, but then the Rakshasa suddenly relaxes, drops the book, goes over to Kane, says, "I serve the master."
Oh, very well. Everything is in order then.
Well, that's handy.
Not too handy.
Too backwards handy.
Well, are we ready to get out of here then? We can just carry that chest, and I can cast my spell and get us back to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Watch us not be able to pick up the chest.
I mean,
What
it's
was
It's just
that?
a regular chest.
it's a heavier iron chest, so it will be heavy, but it's not the weight of its contents, it's the weight of like a heavy iron chest.
Yeah.
It's the weight of responsibility.
That too.
What was that little bag that was inside of it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you could have a look at it. You could arcana it.
Is it a bag of holding or no?
Maybe.
It's
It's
Ah,
magic.
Well, I'm
it
just
shouldn't be a
asking
bag of
because
holding.
I have the handy haversack. So is it similar to that?
It seems to be of similar magical properties.
I think it's a bag of holding then.
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
I don't know, maybe. Stick your hand in, see what happens. Or stick
That's
something in.
That's technically not allowed, but I guess we can call it good for this time.
I'll
It
stick
seemed.
my hand into it.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
What was
cool.
His hand comes out human.
it? That would be
It's a
pretty
bag
cool.
of transformation.
Alright, yeah, let's see. So you stick your hand in, what happens?
Snake bites. It's a bag of scorpions. It's a bag of scorpions.
Flip a coin and call it. Salam.
Hmm,
So roll 1d2 and choose 1 or 2.
2.
Oh,
Ooh, I
that's not
lose.
good. Let's see. So you see Salam place his hand inside the bag, and you see him start to get pulled into the bag. Can you make a strength check, please?
Saving throw or athletics?
DC 15 strength check.
So that would be athletics then.
It doesn't specify athletics.
So it is like that cowardly dog episode.
It
We get
says
pulled in
DC
for our own
15
greed.
strength check.
Okay.
Kane's pretty close to you, so he could probably jump. Oh, you got it anyway. So yeah, you feel this thing start to pull aggressively on you, and you feel you feel a gnawing sensation start to descend upon the hand that is inside the bag, and you put all of your strength into pulling your hand out, and you do so, and you see kind of like these aggressive like teeth marks on your hand.
Well, it's not a bag of holding.
Is it a mimic?
It seems to be
I
holding
think
something.
so.
Jalistar, what is that bag?
Yes, that is the master's bag. I believe it goes to another plane of existence where a eternal being of sorts is very hungry and will devour anything placed into it.
So what
So,
purpose is the bag then?
so it's like some kind of bag of devouring.
Yes. A bag of devour. Yes, it's a bag of devouring. Yes,
Yeah.
if the master had something it wished to dispose of. Oh, sorry, the previous master wished to dispose of something, into the bag it went.
Hmm. Okay. Well, maybe we can just give that to the keep for study because I don't really want it unless you guys want it.
I wouldn't mind taking it.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you have one bag of devouring.
Kane takes all the shady stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a 50% chance a creature is pulled in. You DC 15 strength check to resist. Another creature can use this action to reach into the bag and pull a creature out at DC 20. Any creature that starts its turn inside the bag is devoured. The body is destroyed. Inanimate
Damn.
objects can be stored in the bag, but they are devoured. Let's see. Once a day, the bag swallows any object inside it, spits them out into another plane. I don't know. But yeah, bag of devouring. Pretty cool. Alright.
Could
Typically just
probably
thought of it as a cursed item because
could,
it's not something you actually use.
could probably sell this to Mr. Paints.
You could if you're in town. Yeah. But I guess over the long rest you could have like found out what some of the items are, like one each or something, which I think you're able to as well. So yeah, someone can attune and identify to the preapps of health, and
No, it's not an. It's not a attunement item.
yeah. So does that stop you identifying it through
No, I
meditation
think
though?
you can. I think you can still identify it, but
Yeah.
it's just not attunement. I
Mm.
looked it up.
Okay. And the pigments aren't attunement, but yeah, there's still a magic that is probably very rare. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, feel free to head back to the keep if you're ready.
Let's lock the chest just once,
Mm-hmm.
for convenience sake.
Yeah,
Um.
you can lock it and unlock it with any keyhole using the skeleton key you have.
Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I will cast Word of Recall then.
All right, let's head back to the keep. Back to the keep.
We can too.
All right, so you teleport back to the keep with your loot and your lives.
Technically, just outside of the keep.
Oh yeah, technically just outside, but you head on in.
Yeah.
And everything is great. The keep is exactly and how you left it.
Perfect.
All right.
Does
So
anyone
yeah,
smell smoke?
What?
Does anyone smell smoke?
No.
is it smoke or burnt toast?
Smoke, unless I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, Chadwick says maybe you should go to the healers if you're, I don't know. Anyway, I need to go report to the keeper on our findings. You guys can come along if you wish.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think that would be
Chadwick,
good.
remember
Very
what we
good.
discussed. No speculating. No assumptions.
I'll be
No
straight.
accusations.
I'll be straight with what I say.
Only the very literal, but only the there. Only the bare, literal truth
Bare
of what you
necessities.
saw.
The
Because-
simple bare necessities.
Because if something happened to me, I'm taking care of it.
All right. So yeah, you go to the keeper if you wish to join Chadwick, and yeah, you head on into the study of the keeper Janussi, and he greets you. Yeah, wonderful, still alive. Great, great, great. He'll talking stone. Cancel the interviews for the new keeper's fingers, and yes, very good. Very good. Good to see you're back. Good, good, good. Yes. How have you been then? Something about a curse, right? Chadwick, report. Chadwick will stumble forwards and hand over his report. Very good, very good. I'll have a read through this later. Anything to say before we continue or conclude our meeting?
We found some books.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we found lots of books.
lots of books. How many books?
Thousands.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
guess I didn't count.
You kind of see him just like, oh, yes, very good.
Can you
Probably
pull
more
out?
books than's in your room right now.
Oh,
Probably some unique stuff that's from ruins that have been forgotten about for centuries.
I
You
see.
know?
Yeah, very, very ancient books too. So
Have you
information
got-
that is not available anywhere else.
oh, very good. Have you got them on you, or?
We have some of them on us, and then we can teleport to the place where they are, and
okay.
bring back the rest. So.
Well,
It's a lot to carry.
I'll assign a detachment of librarians, elite crack librarians, to make sure they are infilled correctly and assorted as such, and then once we have accounted them all and evaluated their worth, we will pay you what you are welcome to. Very good, very good. Lots of books. Excellent. Very happy, very happy. Success. Also, you're not dead. That's very
Yes. Yeah, we had to fight an archfey, but we are
Oh.
alive.
good. Wow.
And 2 dragons.
Two
And
dragons.
2 dragons.
Two
And 5
dragons.
Adult
spellcasters.
dragons.
At once? At the same time?
No.
Nah. Oh, well. Very good, well done.
But one of the dragons could cast spells.
Oh, that is known to be a thing. Very good. Yeah. Good thing you aren't dead then. Very good.
Yes.
Your expertise are still welcome here, and I'm very happy to have you on board. Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take a look at this report, and yeah, let me know once the books are finished transporting, and then yeah, very good.
Kane will give him 49 pounds of books. Because that's all I could carry.
£49. That's not a lot.
And then I had my whole handy haversack filled full of books, so however many that is.
Oh, very.
It's just
Give
just
these
a
to the
sample.
info people, but I'll take a couple to have a look at while I'm waiting. So he'll grab like
Okay.
a few, and yeah, head them over to the infill team, and they'll get them sorted, and then yeah, carry on. Very good. I'll look over this report, and very good. Dismissed.
Okay.
All right.
okay.
Very good.
Thanks, Keeper. Oh, was there any news from here while we were gone? Anything we should be aware of?
So we're gonna have some developments, but not just right now. So
Okay, cool. Do we get some downtime then?
you get a decent amount of downtime here. So while you transport the books and level up and whatnot, so you can have a good amount of downtime before the next mystery kicks in, because things are going to
Okay, cool.
move quickly in the last. Well, there's not going to be any downtime between the last two mysteries. So if there's
Okay,
something
cool.
specific you're wanting to do, we can give you the downtime for that now.
Yeah.
So there was like tens of thousands of books. So that's even with the teleportation, that's going to take quite a while to transport them, catalog them, and come up with a sum. So if you get a solid team, let's say we will give you. Okay, so it takes 9 days to catalog these, transport, catalog, and come up with the sum of money that these books are worth. So after 9 days, you'll have a meeting with the keeper, and he will be elated and ecstatic. And let me just double check the worth of these books, because it is a
Is
lot.
that the biggest haul that a single team has ever brought back?
Yep. So the total worth of these books is 50,000 GP.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Sweet.
you get that. Yeah,
I can't carry my coins.
Azza, you can take that in the form of books if you wish.
No, I get bonuses in gold.
Uh-huh.
It's too hard to value.
Yeah, so this
the
50,000
rest.
GP will come after 9 days. So you have at least that in downtime. So what kind of things would you want to be doing in said downtime?
I
How
want to
many?
look for a magic item, and I
Mm-hmm.
would like to get another. Well, so since we have all these gems, I'm gonna ask if I can keep 2,000 gold worth of the gems so that I can get 2 more gem encrusted bowls made for Heroes Feast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can get that, no problem. Just use the money and then a little bit extra for the work. If you want to buy a magic item, we'll use the Xanthar's rules for that. If you have that information.
It's
Yeah,
in the
so
book.
persuasion check. Then you look at the table. You roll a d4 and you roll that many d100s.
Well, I'm looking for a specific magic item.
Yeah, so just roll persuasion, and that
Let's.
will determine what table it goes on.
So finding magic items, purchase 1 work week of effort, 100 GP in expenses. Spending more time and money increases your chance of finding a high quality item.
Oh, yeah, I'll spend some money.
So let's see.
How
It's
much
So
can I
a
spend
hundred,
total?
100 for 100
Each
GP
plus one.
for after every week. So you could get a maximum of +3 for like the month.
I
No,
mean,
I don't think that's right.
you're in the keep where there's like a wealth of knowledge, so we could probably up that a bit and reduce the time needed. So,
Yeah.
what item are you trying to fish for?
So just the same amulet that I have, but instead of a +1, a +2. So an amulet of the devout +2. Oh, and you know what? I guess fuck it. I guess a +2 shield too while I'm at it, since I got a lot of gold now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll look for those 2 things.
Let's see. How much would they be worth though?
It depends on the rarity, and then you roll that, and then you times it by however how
Yeah, so you
much.
can do a +1 bonus for every additional 100 gold piece spent on the
So
search,
+2
up to a
shield is
maximum
like,
of +10.
yeah. So yeah. So you could roll that for the magic items you want to buy.
Okay,
Where?
so I'll do the 1,000 gold to give myself a +10 then.
Mm-hmm.
So how much downtime do we have?
Well,
So
you've got
24.
um 24. Is that hold on. So is that on the buying the magic item thing? So 24 is on a, well, if we're going by design, that's magic item table E. Where is Magic Table E?
I've
I
got
put the
my
link.
DMG.
I put the
Yeah.
link in the chat.
So Spell Scroll, 8th level, Giant Strength Potion, Supreme Healing, 9th level Scroll, Universal Solvent, Arrow of Slaying, and Sovereign Glue is on Magic
Oh, that's
Table
kind
E.
of a shitty fucking table.
Isn't there like the rolling thing for the cost of a magic item though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
so
is. Yeah.
That's
so
like
if you scroll down, its common is 1d6 plus 1 times 10 GP. Uncommon is 1d6 times
oh
100.
yeah, here we go,
Rare is
yeah.
2d10 times
So
1,000. Very
I
rare
think
is
we can just
1d4.
use that. So what's the rarity of the items you're looking for?
I think they're both here. Let me double check, but I think they're both rare, but let me double check here. The Amulet of the Devout +2 is rare, and let me double check a shield +2. Oops.
I'll do the same. I'll spend the 1,000 gold to get the plus 10.
Well, if you're just buying a magic item, you could just roll the dice times whatever on the magic item
Yeah,
price.
shield +2 is rare as well. So let me
So for a
let me
rare item, you
roll.
do 2d10
It's
times
2d10 times
1000.
1,000.
So
Yeah.
feel free to roll that.
Okay. First one. Oh fuck.
So
That's a bad roll.
16,000.
And then the second one is 6,000.
So yeah,
Okay.
you have that expense for the two items. Kane, what are you buying?
Yeah, I'll buy both of them.
Okay. So it takes some time to procure these, but yeah, after a while you do get them. Kane, what are you buying?
Looking at the leather armor plus 2.
Is that rare?
That is very rare.
Very rare, so that's 1d4 plus 1 times 10,000.
Oof.
Azza, are you wanting to buy
That's
anything?
expensive.
How many days are we getting?
Well, you're getting
At
at
least
least 9, and then you can have a little bit more if you need it for something specific.
Only a little bit more,
Like, how much more are you needing?
like the summer off.
The whole season.
The whole summer.
I want to learn Arcana.
Oh my god.
We have the bonuses for being
Yeah, that's
a
like
research institute,
that's
and we
like
don't get to use them.
that's like 10 weeks.
Yeah, like the whole
10
summer.
weeks is a long time.
Yeah, that's a long freaking time, dude.
Well, you've never given us a chance to use it.
I mean, there could be something coming up that would help you with that if you were to get that.
I don't know what you mean. It's a course. You take it and then you learn a whole new skill. Arcana.
I mean, if you don't eat, sleep, drink, or bathe or
Oh.
use the loo, then maybe you could do it in a few weeks.
But we know that's ridiculous. So I guess I'll do what everyone else is doing.
Maybe there'll be something coming for you that will give you what you need.
Okay, so
And you said the new level of our items goes up at level 15
Yeah, because with the
Okay, cool.
original thing, you'd get it for just the final
Yeah.
mystery, so it would be nice.
Not
if-
even the final mystery. It would
Yeah.
just be like we'd get it at the end of the mystery.
Yeah, so yeah, you get it at the level up for
hey,
15.
Dad, just before the final battle, the final awakening.
So, Azza, is there anything you wish to buy? I mean, how much would one of those
Plus,
books that makes your int score go up cost?
Oh, those are very rare, I think.
So, I mean,
this
if
would be a place to find them.
you could roll on the very rare and see if you could get one of those. What is it? Book
I
of
should have
Big
looked for
Brain.
one of those.
Big Brain book.
They're very rare, so yeah.
So Azza, you could get one of those Big Brain books, increase your int score, and yeah.
I was only considering better armor, but that is more interesting.
It'd be 1d4 plus 1 times 10,000.
Kane, do you want to roll for your very rare item? Whatever. Oh yeah, the
And
armor. You have a lot of
and
golds and gems.
Yeah.
So individually we have 22,000 all in our
Plus-
pocket already.
plus
Plus-
16.
And at
That
the end of
you-
the 9 days, you're getting the split of 50.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. And if we charged earlier, be like, put it on my tab.
Yeah.
Put it on my paycheck.
I mean, you could
Oh,
probably persuade to get the extra bit of gold if you need it.
Oof.
So for
40,000.
so yeah,
40,000.
40,000 GP for the armor.
40,000 is a lot.
That is a lot.
Can you afford that?
Yeah.
Nope, I got 39,000.
Oh, is that with the 50k that's coming your way?
Yeah.
Is there anything you could swindle or sell? Or borrow
The bag
from a
of
friend?
the bag of devouring to Mr. Paints.
You could probably sell that or borrow from a friend.
Miss Nis has got like a nice retirement egg already settled, and you're like, "Hey, Miss Nis, I need that."
I'll sell the
Um,
bag of devouring to Mr. Paints. It's a very rare item.
Yeah, so that should be enough. So very rare item.
It's
So
the same thing, 1d4.
yeah, 1d4 plus 1.
I'll
So
roll that.
all right.
Or do you wanna
I'll
roll
roll
it?
that. Yeah, I want to roll something.
Wait.
So huh?
So you're just taking it and then selling it? I feel like we should split that.
Hey, Kane's got it. Let me
You
see.
know he's shifty like
It's
this.
fucked up.
Did you expect anything else?
So you got 50k. Mr. Paints fucking loves that shit. He gives you 50k for it.
Oh my god.
Why does he have 50k?
Why does he have 50k? It's Mr. Paints, man. So I guess
he
Kane
was, like,
disappears for a
secretly
bit.
one of the lords
He
of
comes back
Waterdeep.
and his like pants are sagging from like all the coins in his pocket. So I guess you just got that covered for you then.
That's fucked up, Kane.
No, I'll split that between the three of us, so it'll be 16,666
Okay.
again.
Az is like, where is all this money? Wow, this is a lot of money.
Well, in that case, can I look for a Tome of Understanding then?
Is that's probably very rare or more?
Yeah, it's very rare, yeah.
So yeah, go on then. This will be your last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do I want that or do I want a strength one? Or a con one? Nah, we'll do wisdom. Fuck it.
How do these work?
Okay. Come
Can they
on.
give you a +2 beyond 20?
I believe they can go beyond
Yeah.
20, yes.
They can go beyond 20, yeah.
And you need
Is
to
it plus
spend
2?
the right number of hours.
It's +2, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Fuck.
So 30k for yours. And then Azza, if you want a tome as well, you'd need to roll 1d4
Oh, okay.
plus
Yeah,
1.
I'll buy it then. I have
Alright.
just enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
hold on.
very hard
I'm a
to
little bit
procure, but
behind
you get
everyone
one.
else.
Yeah, no problem.
What's what was all this talk we were having earlier about spending 1,000 for a +10?
Oh, I don't think we're
No,
doing
that's like procuring a magic item through connections. You're well established in the
oops.
keep that you just go by magic item price, which is based on its
Okay.
rarity. So what are you wanting, and then we roll for it.
Okay. So what's this intellect book? Because that's actually might be kind of nice to be able to have actual respectable saves on my spells.
So that will be a very rare item. So it's
Yeah.
1d4 plus 1 times 10,000.
Yeah, I heard that part. What's
then-
what's it called? What's the specific?
I'm not sure. Tome of Understanding or something.
No, Tome of Clear Thought.
Yeah.
For your thought. So
That's
10,000.
going to be
So
1d4 plus you roll a 5, so that's 50k for the book.
okay. Is this like a consumable? Can I get a half price and just give them back? Give it back?
You can
No.
give it back, but it doesn't work for another 100 years, so.
Oh, okay. So it's consumable in the average lifespan sense.
Yeah. So let's say the keep has them, but they're very special circumstances and very pricey. So they will sell its use to you and then put it back in the keep for however long it takes.
Dope.
Okay.
Well, then
Well,
I'll spend the rest of my downtime reading this book then.
So you both didn't overlap with the books, right? So Asa went
No.
intelligence, Salam, you went
I went wisdom.
Wisdom, okay.
Yeah.
And
We
then
should have a study group.
My spell DC is gonna be fucking crazy now.
so yeah, you
Was
spend a lot of downtime spending all of your newfound wealth and researching, reading, and just being around the keep. There seems to be a period of like not much going on, which is what you use to do all of these things. Okay. Anything else that goes on during the
How do I use this
rest
Tome of
time?
Understanding?
was there time to check for an armor upgrade I probably can't afford, but ask about anyways?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
Okay, well,
Well, what item rarity is it?
rare. I'm looking for +1, and hopefully they'll just throw it on top of the armor I've already got.
I
I don't want to buy
mean,
plate. I don't want to buy plate mail again.
you'd need to roll the 2d10 times 1,000.
Right. I understand.
Roll low.
Yeah,
I'm just ask. I'm just
you can
putting all
do
the
that, but you
information out
still
there.
need to pay the GP of 2d10 times 1,000.
I know. I was only saying. I hope I don't have to pay for the suit of armor again if
Uh-huh.
I can
No,
donate
it's
mine.
included in the price.
Yeah. They'll inscribe your current suit of armor with the enchantments to make it more protective, but you need to pay for
Oops.
those enchantments.
Wrong number. Nope. Still wrong number. Hit 0 too many times.
You can just click the dice at the bottom.
Well, I did, but I pressed the wrong one.
Oof.
16,000.
They give me a quote, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, maybe later. All right.
In 100 years.
Yeah. All right. So everyone is finished with their shopping.
How do I think I just have to manually increase my wisdom.
Yeah, pretty
My
easy.
sheet. Yeah.
So let's say during this downtime,
Abilities.
you're talking together regarding the kind of future difficulties you have. Maybe there's sayings of where the potential location of Imra is. But yeah, there seems to be some kind of stopgap, some sort of difficulty with comprehending this kind of mixture of magic between druidic crafts and necromancy crafts. And while you're talking about this, Chadwick has a sudden strike of inspiration and he says, "Oh, I think I got something." And then he kind of just scarpers off and you don't see him for like a couple of days.
Okay.
So eventually he'll come back looking haggard, tired, but like ecstatic with progress. And he kind of sits down with two books in his arms, one of them very big and one of them very thin. And he says, "Do you guys know what a nether scroll is?"
No.
Can I roll Arcana?
You can roll Arcana on that, yes. Very hard, though. This is like ancient lore and magic. 18.
only.
You already have one. Let's see. So 18, that's decent. So you will be able to recall that nether scrolls are like connected to the foundation of magic, like a long time ago when magic was first created. These scrolls are kind of lost to time, but they are a source of the foundation of magic and have a strong connection to the elves. Other than that, you're not quite sure.
Just elf things.
Elf things, foundation of magic, something about a tree. Yes.
Yeah, them elves and their trees.
So yeah, Kane, you have a little bit of knowledge, but it's not concrete. So what do you say?
He'll share that with the group.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it means?
Yeah, what do you think it means, Kane? Chadwick's all like, oh, so you know what it is? Then tell us, oh mighty Kane. What is a nether scroll?
It's a scroll that brings us to another plane.
What plane?
He's looking at you, he's like, I mean, maybe one of them could, I guess. But no. I mean, what, the nether scrolls? Maybe you know them by the golden skins of the world serpent. It's like the elves. What was it? Something about a tree, the foundation of magic. There's rumors of a few scrolls being found relating to how spells were created, and some of them, yes, were towards the studies of different planes of existence. But yeah, what I'm getting at is that these things are connected to the creation of magic. And yes,
Okay.
I was just gonna ask real quick, since Azza wasn't able to afford his armor, could he maybe take some of the green dragon scales and
sell them.
like infuse them into his armor to like give the armor poison resistance or something?
Man, I don't know.
How much GP did you need for the armor?
You mean you could just sell them to get the
A
armor?
lot. What did I roll?
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's fine too.
1,600. I was roughly 6,000 short.
I could give you the 6,000. I still have 15,000 left.
Yeah, we can do that.
So I'll minus 6,000 from mine.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get your armor. All right, cool. Then we can. Yeah, very good. So yeah, you get your armor, and everything's good. So yeah,
Oh,
back
guess
I'm
to
going to.
I
where
guess
we
I owe
were.
you again.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I owe you again, Kane. We'll see. I'm still suspicious of all hell of you, but I suppose I should show gratitude.
Can I get a bag of holding? Because I can't carry my gold.
I mean, you could buy
You don't need
one.
gold or we're going.
You could buy
Put
one,
it
I
in a
guess.
CD.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just
Yeah.
roll.
How much? What? That's like uncommon, or is
It's
it
uncommon, so I think it's 1d4 times
1d6 times 100?
Yeah, 1d6 times 100.
Oh, who wanted these Nolzur's marvelous pigments? I was thinking Kane would be kind of interesting with them, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Too
I mean,
interesting, if
whoever
you ask
needs
me.
them, you don't need to attune them. So yeah, is that just 300 GP? Wow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
300.
300 GP for a bag of holding.
yeah, bags of holding are pretty common.
Yeah. Yeah, so anything else, or can we get back? All right.
I think. Well, I mean, if we're not going to do anything with these dragon scales, we might as well sell them, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you can sell them, and if you have any leftover gold, have a look while between streams, and we can
Okay.
you can say what you get. So yeah, back to where we were. So yeah, golden skins of the world, nether scrolls. They're kind of connected to the foundation of magic and understanding that. So Chadwick is like, oh, yeah, I suddenly remembered them. Do you know Alcazar?
Alcazar.
Alcazar,
No.
yeah. He's quite a while back now. So yeah, he'll kind of place these books on before you. Just get the handout and create that for you, all players. Does that work? So he places these two books before you. So yeah, Alcazar. It's going back a while now. He was a pretty stalwart adventurer. did quite a lot of adventuring, and this big book here is like all of his successful adventures, all sorts of stuff, the kind of things we've been getting up to, slaying dragons, destroying ancient magical creatures, slaying gods, that kind of thing, you know. But his last adventure, in this appendix here, and he holds up the tiny one, was the one adventure that stumped him, and it was apparently in pursuit of a nether scroll. And there's rumors going around that if the right group of adventurers were to understand what he was looking for and be worthy of completing his quest, they could pick up at where he failed and continue the adventure and obtain this nether scroll.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, rumors? Rumors from where?
You know, just around the keep.
Around the water cooler.
Yeah, these books have been here for a long time.
Is this what you people talk about?
We talk about a lot. We have conversations. We don't just look at books all day. So yeah, he puts these books on the table. The big one, Alazar's Thrilling Tales, is weathered and cracked leather-bound tome, roughly 8 inches by 10 inches, very, very thick, gold lettering, well read, well loved, yeah. And it has inside, it has a beautifully rendered interior with many images of a handsome mustachioed individual, very wide-brimmed hat, a man of adventure, wind whipping through his hair, and the top buttons of his shirt undone, and bushels of chest hair bursting out from it. So yeah, it's this very tight pantaloons as well, and shiny boots. He is a adventurer if you ever saw one. The
Are you
other
sure
book.
This isn't a comedy?
No, this guy is the real deal. But yeah, that's the big book with all of his success. The appendix, which is barely half an inch thick, is not as well read, and as you open it, a few grains of sand kind of fall out from amongst the pages, and you start to see the beginnings of a story regarding a lost golem, with a few detailed drawings of a stone golem with a brilliant, huge sapphire kind of radiating from the center of its chest. But yeah, that's kind of like the hook of that story there. So what would you do? What would you say? You can delve into the story, you can ask Chadwick some more questions, you can talk amongst yourselves.
Let's treasure.
If we read this book, is it going to suck us into it?
I mean, the legend is that the worthy adventurers who could potentially complete this quest would be transported to Alcazar's point of failure, or where he was last stuck on this pursuit.
Interesting.
Because, you know, as you can see, he had a great amount of adventures and success.
Well, can we get more information about where he failed then?
And we could have a look into that, yeah. But yeah, this guy, he was a very good adventurer. This is one point of failure. As he was on his deathbed, he poured a lot of his wealth into creating this spell, but it was a long time ago. So, I mean, I had a quick read through. What are you wanting to know about this point?
Where did he fail?
Yeah, like, what was he trying to do when he failed?
I mean, he was searching for the scroll. It was his last adventure before retiring. It took him to somewhere known as the Anurok Desert. I'll put that into chat for you. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation. how do you say that? Anorok? Anorak?
Anarok.
Anorak?
Yeah.
Anorak, yeah. Anorak Desert. Quite some way ago and quite some time ago, he was searching for something, and it's at this point he came across a wandering stone golem, perhaps believed to be some sort of sapphire sentinel created by ancient wizard of the Netherese to protect one of the Nether Scrolls in control of a prince known as Prince Hamukai. This golem seemed to have a great attachment to the prince. Do you know much about the desert and its lands?
Not that one.
You could roll a culture check or a history check. Yeah, what's your culture proficiency?
I read. My culture DC is quite high.
I'm not proficient in history, so I'm not gonna roll.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, Azza, in your many journeys or readings, perhaps you spent some time in or with someone. So let's see. So
I was only king. Of course, I've heard of the desert. I
these
thought everyone had heard of the desert.
deserts are inhabited by the Bedine nomads. Bedine nomads. Yeah, who
Yeah.
kind of have a strong kind of sense of hospitality and welcoming to those who are worthy of it. And yes, they live in a harsh environment, but it has made them tough. Let's see. There's kind of legends of a lost temple that was lost not because of the location, but because of its danger. And within that temple is kind of clues to this prince.
People know where it is, but it's like literally like, oh, you can't go there. Like you literally can't go there.
You go there and
It's
you
lost.
die. That's what you do there.
It's like Florida then.
Yeah. Lots of Florida men there.
No.
Florida man tried to do something with a crocodile.
Probably an
Something
alligator, but
exploded.
close enough.
Or crocodile, alligator, they're more or less the same.
Close enough.
So yes, let's see. So a nice people, but they live in a harsh environment. Let's see. So yeah, they're welcoming to the right people, but cross them and they will shun you. Let's see. So the final page of the story, there is a cryptic symbol surrounded by an illustration of the golem, and that will take your knowledge and prowess and arcane understanding to decipher
All of it.
all of it.
Well, I couldn't sign up for the Arcana course, so I guess my journey ends here.
Oh, can you re-import my sheet real quick?
Yeah, yeah, we can import while you do
I'm not
those
done
rolls.
with mine.
Oh, I got to roll for HP.
Yeah. I already rolled for mine. I got a 5.
5.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's a
What did you
reroll.
get? You can re-roll it like 3 times, but if you get 3 ones in a row, you're keeping the 1.
Oof.
This is the 4th time this has happened to me. Where I
That's
roll
rough,
ones and then next roll I get is a 2.
That's why I don't roll.
Okay, Salam, you should be
The
imported.
statistics are not on your
Sweet.
side.
I mean, yeah, so you can spend some time kind of deciphering this, and yeah. Eventually, you work out the meanings of the symbols, and you have a phrase that you can speak out. And when you speak that phrase, the book begins to glow. And is there a description? Let me check.
I'm at a big 85 HP right now.
Damn, you have like half my HP.
So yeah, as you speak the keywords that you deciphered, basically the symbols bordering the inscription of the golem begin to glow and burst from the book, creating a portal that you are presented with. It doesn't pull you in, but it is presenting itself to you.
Interesting.
What do you do?
Me building my class.
So, shall we, are we going to dabble in where this adventurer failed then?
Chadwick, you've cleared this with the big boss.
Not really, but you know, we've gone
What
off
a
before.
rebel. Beluska do? We can too?
Alright, Azza just jumps at the portal then, and as soon as
Oh,
he comes
I
into
guess we're
contact with
going.
it, he's just sucked in.
Come on, we're going. You know it.
Okay.
I never want to hear nothing about me opening books or going into portals ever again after today.
Hey, I'm not the one that jumped in.
Exactly. Mr. Murphy did, and let's go follow him before he gets himself killed.
Right?
What are you talking about? I'm like the second most survivable in the group.
Out of 3.
I'd be number 1 if I had healing spells. I'm counting Chadwick.
Okay. So, yeah, you arrive
Ooh.
in a desert scene. So the desert sun blinds your eyes without warning, and you feel the heat trying to pull every bit of moisture from your body. The bone dry air makes each breath burn hot and taste of baked earth. Below you, about 50 feet away, a camel watches 2 desert nomads unearth a hulking stone golem half buried in the sand. Intent on their investigation of the golem, they don't notice your arrival. So yeah, you find yourselves transported to this place. You don't know when, you don't know where you are. Kane just whips out a pair of Sunny G's, pops them on, and he's cruising.
I cough a little at the desert air and get my bearings, make sure I'm not under attack, because that happens from time to time.
You'll find your sacred grove is not being desecrated.
No unicorn deities to dislocate my jaw.
None that you can see, but your jaw still aches. It
Fine,
clicks every time whenever you're chewing.
fine.
Which I can relate to. Anyway, so yeah, you're in this new place. I mean, you could presume where you are, the Anarok Desert. You see the camel and 2 people before you.
Does the golems look like the ones we fought in the princess's lair?
This, which one? The canopic ones.
No. The stone ones.
Oh, from the previous mystery.
Yes.
I don't think so.
No, this is a different design and it definitely looks more substantial. But I mean, from where you are, I mean, in the handout you can see the blue thing there, but you don't see anything currently on its chest. But yeah, as I said, these 2 individuals do not see your arrival.
Shall we go introduce ourselves?
And yeah, you can RP that while I grab the info that Chadwick gave to you before heading out. I'll paste that into chat for you.
Oh my god,
I mean-
Azza,
Yeah,
do you want this giant strength potion or do you already have one?
I think there's
That's
a
good.
bunch of them.
I thought I had 2.
Okay, so I'll take this one then.
Okay.
Kane would take it and just start punching everybody.
pretty sure I already have 2. I keep finding them. Hill Giants, I guess. No, I don't have Cloud Giant, Hill Giants. Well, I don't need it. I'm buff.
Maybe I missed a few points, but yeah, I'll put them into chat for you. Yeah. And then on top of that is the rumor of, well, is the knowledge of the lost temple that holds a lot of information, but it's lost not because they don't know where it is, but just because it's you go there and you die.
So this adventurer couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
What a punk. Some
Well, now there's
legendary
3.5 of us, so
adventurers.
maybe we can handle it.
Uh-huh.
What? Does he not have a party? Never mind. I feel inferior.
Alright.
Let's go see what these people found over there. Excuse me there.
Yeah, they kind of look back in shock. Oh! Oh. Who are you? Who are you?
Well, I'm Kane.
State your names and your intentions.
Well, my name is Kane, and we are explorers.
New to the lands, are you? Yes?
Yes, we are.
Well,
So, quite the contraption you got over there.
Yes, we just found it ourselves, buried in the sands. Wondering what it is, and if we can make something of it and benefit from it.
Looks dangerous.
It does not
And it's
seem
the
to be
golem?
moving. Yeah, there's the golem that they're looking at. It
Okay.
is currently motionless. So the two people you see before you, one of them is very young looking, probably in their teen years, and then one of them much older, probably 60s, 70s. You're not sure. And then there's the
Salam looks
camel.
at them and says, may I?
May you what?
Try something.
Yeah, with the golem? Oh, yes. I hope
Salam
any
will walk
riches
up
you obtain you share with me, my friend.
and speak the name of its master, Hamukai,
So
and see if that does anything.
let me see. So you say the name of its master, Hamukai. So you utter the name Hamukai, and then there is a slight pause, but then there is a harsh grinding sound as its face slowly turns to look upon you. You see its eyes light up. And although its face does not change, you get the sense that it is experiencing a happy emotion and it is pleased, but it does not seem to be able to move elsewise. So it does feel, oh, my friends, very good, yes. How did you do that?
Magic.
Ah, yes, magic. A very confusing art, nothing I am knowledgeable of. But yes, very good, well done. Is this not yours, is it?
Yes.
It is?
It is now.
It was or is? How do you mean?
It is.
Our research suggests that those who speak the magic words, it follows. So,
Well, it seems to be very much buried in sand and not moving either way.
yes.
Perhaps we
That is true.
could pay you to help us excavate it.
I mean, I don't know if that'll do anything, but of course I can help you for money. But yes, I mean, You are in our lands, and we are
What's
obligated to
our
help you. But yes.
What are your names? I'm Salam.
Oh, yeah, very nice to meet you, Salam. I am Shamir, and this is my son, Pesh. We are native to this land, and you seem nice enough, so yes, we are under our obligation to welcome you as friends. Perhaps before we start work, we can sit a while and talk, and I will give you the tastes of our lands. We have much nice food, yes.
You know a shady spot?
Mm. He looks up at the beating sun and he's like, not near here, but perhaps we can do something. And he'll go into his camel pack and yes, he'll take out a tent, and it'll take some time, but they can set up a tent and an area to eat. And so it'll give you some respite from the sun. So it takes some time, but yes, they eventually set up a shaded tent area, and then they lay out a choice meal of goat's cheese, yogurt, that kind of stuff. Some very strong tea, that kind of stuff, yeah.
Nice.
This is very good. I wish I had something to add.
Oh, well, that is fine. We are a hospitable culture, and you are our guests.
Indeed, you are. Thank you for your kind welcome.
Very good. No worries, no worries.
Could I tell you a story in exchange?
I would welcome such a story.
I tell them about our trek through the magnificent mansion and its many wonders.
Which mansion? The first one.
Level 1.
Yes, yes. So they hold on to every word, and you blow their minds about this fanciful magic and extra dimensional space. So implying that there are other worlds than our own.
It's true.
Fascinating.
They influence us, our world, on a daily basis. In small
Indeed.
ways and in big ways.
Very good, but interesting. It reminds me of the old Netheril. They were somewhat in tuned with magic.
Do you know much of these Netheril?
I know a little bit of their culture, but most of what they are is lost to us, unfortunately, through time and a lack of knowledge. But their culture remains, passed through the ancestors. A value of knowledge and being kind to those who visit you and treat you equally. What culture do you fare from, sir?
I hail from a land called Gwyneth. It's a
Gwyneth.
large island nation to the west.
I cannot say that I have ventured beyond these sands, but I'm sure if I were to, or if my son were, that you would treat us with hospitality and welcome.
I grew up in the Feywild.
I'm not familiar with this place, but I'm sure it
It's
is.
another plane.
Oh, one of the other planes of existence you mentioned. Well, if I ever find myself there, I hope it is welcoming to me and whoever
It
else
can be,
stumbles.
but you must be careful. There are many things that can take advantage of you and play tricks on you there.
I can relate to that. The sands, the creatures that are here, they are treacherous, to say the least.
Hmm.
But yes.
Me, for myself, I'm from the Sword Coast.
The Sword Coast. Is it far?
Well, I'll assume so. We use magical means to arrive here.
More magic. Fanciful. Wonderful. Very nice. Well, very good.
Magic tends to be both common and uncommon
It
where
does.
we trek. It
It's
is both. It is both easy to find and difficult to master.
indeed, indeed. If only you were alive during the time of the Netherese, your interest and aptitude in magic would have benefited you well. But
I
it's
imagine that if we were around for the time of the Netherese, we wouldn't have the foundations that uh, our magic is built on.
perhaps you seem to
What they've
know.
left behind is what we've all learned to enjoy, and where we're from become somewhat common.
Indeed, but it seems to be only for a select few in our culture, but maybe more so in yours. Do you
Maybe.
fancy yourselves powerful, strong?
Yes, but only because I've earned it.
Then
With
perhaps. Show me a feat of strength.
okay,
Wow me with your prowess in combat
I'll
and survivability. You can
wait.
tell me
Combat.
stories, but I wish to see it myself.
When he said combat, wait, am I about to fight him?
No, no, not quite. Just do something that
He
is a display of
throws off
power.
his robes and he's got 6 arms with blades and show me your prowess, warrior.
Not quite. Just like a
Sorry.
show of strength and power.
I don't know. Let's say like they've taken the stuff off their camel, so it's like a lot of heavy stuff that they put on a beast of burden. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just try to pick that up and maybe do a lap around our little place holding it up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see what
do an
happens.
athletics check.
Let's see what happens. You know,
So a
roll
feat of
one, back
strength.
breaks.
So athletics, yeah?
Yeah. I was just navigating the UI.
Oh. You are indeed strong. Stronger than I have ever seen. Perhaps are your comrades on equal level to your power?
I don't know. I do a squat.
Kane just fireballs. Kane just
I'll
like,
throw it up in the sky and blow it up above us.
my word, such power.
Such power.
And the final one, yes, the one clad in shining armor. You are of equal footing, yes?
Indeed.
I see. Then perhaps you wish to venture into what was lost. Some days' travel from here is a lost source of knowledge deep within caves. People have traveled there before, but none return. There is knowledge hidden there that is related to your magics, to the Netherese. Perhaps this is what
Interesting.
you seek.
I think we've heard of
Perhaps.
it.
Yes, well, then perhaps that is what you seek.
Maybe.
Can you take us there?
That place is filled with death. For someone like me, a humble traveler of the deserts. I will point you in the direction, but I will not go there myself. I have my sword, but I cannot conjure fire like your friends or lift substantial weight without an animal of burden. I would get in the way or perish. So, forgive me, but I will just point you in the direction. I can provide you with a few supplies as a show of hospitality, but that is as far as I will go.
You sure that's not too much?
We are a hardy people. We have supplies, and we have lasted as long as we are. We can give you some.
What could we provide in return for said hospitality? Should we return, of course.
I would not deny a symbol of goodwill, something from your own culture. As I said, I have not traveled beyond my lands. Something interesting from beyond, be it knowledge, food, whatever. My son, he is a pursuer of knowledge. Perhaps you can spend some time with him.
Have
Tell
you
him.
ever heard of Saloon, the goddess of the moon?
No, we do not worship the moon here, although it does provide some respite from the heat of the sun.
Amongst other things. Here, for your son, and I will give them my old amulet of the devout, +1.
Wow.
I don't have any use for it.
It's very fine craftsmanship, and yes, that is a very kingly looking gift. I'm sure
It is magical. If you
magical.
were to, and I can show you some prayers to Saloon. If you were to pray to her, it would grant you some benefits.
My, for myself, I'm not really keen on magic, and I am just dedicated to my son and his better well-being. But he is interested in these things. He is a bit more adventurous than I. Perhaps he will listen, but yes, feel free to tell him your story and your teachings as we dine.
If he teaches you fear, if he teaches you hope, then I shall teach you fear, great and terrible. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Uh-huh.
Great and terrible fear. Anyways, I don't know if I have a gift.
Kane's got a pretty good
You know
book if
what?
they want to read.
No. You know what? I was honestly the first
Oh,
thing that
is
came to my mind was
Azasan with you on this, I guess. I mean, if they were around you, I guess they would be.
Oh yeah, what'd we do with the Rakshasa?
That is true.
bring him up.
I mean,
And
there's
yeah, did
like
we bring Azasan with us or
I
no?
presume Azasan is
Will.
with Kane all the time. I'm not sure about Jala. I guess Kane will tell me what he does with him later. So he might be here, he might not. We'll get to that, but maybe Azza.
I sent Jala. I sent it earlier, but I sent Jala away. Azazin is with me.
Oh, I guess I missed
Okay.
that. Sorry. So
It's all
yeah,
good.
Azza is with you, but Jala's gone off somewhere then, doing other things. So Azza's with you.
I
Well, also I give Azazin my old leather armor.
Okay. Let's see. So I'll add that to them.
So his
hold
AC
on.
is like what 12 now,
Well,
maybe
his AC
14.
is 13, so yeah, it'll go up by one.
Since he broke his dagger, I'll give him a hand axe +1.
Oh no.
Plus one hand axe.
Yeah.
We're making him an adventurer, boys.
All right, let me grab
Azza
those
got
items for
Chadwick.
him.
I got Azza.
All right. I worked really hard to get this book, but I suppose it's a kind gift for kind people. Ones that are unused to the knowledge of magic or even the other realms. So I pass them Human Tales for Young Fairies, a book I've earned on my paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fairy stories, but from the perspective of Fae, and we're the baddies.
Okay. So yeah, you spend some time eating, dining, and exchanging knowledge and stories with these individuals. All the while, as you move around, the golem kind of just fixes Salam with this kind of like happy stare as he kind of just watches it. And if Salam goes near, he kind of just tries to reach out to him, but isn't able to move too much.
So sad.
So I mean, yeah. So you go about your business unless you go towards the golem.
Yeah, we're digging them out.
Yeah, we're digging it out.
I mean, I guess you stand for a while and then talk, converse, eat, and then you start digging them out. But yeah, Salam, as you go towards it, so it sees Salam approach it, and then it kind of reaches out to Salam and starts gesturing towards itself.
Okay, I'll go closer to it.
So yeah, you go towards it, and then it starts gesturing towards its chest.
I will place a hand on its chest.
So you place your hand upon it, and then there is kind of like a glow and a click, and when you remove your hands, you remove like a portion of its chest, and underneath it is this honking, massive, glowing sapphire.
Oh. Interesting.
It did.
And then it kind of starts gesturing towards its the sapphire.
Let me go back and read.
It currently you can't understand its gestures, but it seems more than just like gesturing in a direction. There seems to
Yeah,
be more
we need
about it.
we need a code to reveal the magic words to activate the picture portal. I'm guessing that's what this is.
The magic picture portal is what transported you here.
Oh, okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
So it seems to be gesturing towards you and then its chest, and when you open it, it gestures towards the sapphire. There seems to be more about its gestures than you can currently understand, as if it's some sort of signing. But currently you don't really understand it, but it is gesturing towards the sapphire in its chest.
Okay. Perhaps we will find the information we need in this cave they told us about, or this ruins that they told us about.
Perhaps it is supposed to be a guardian of the scroll, and the scroll may be contained within.
Indeed.
I don't quite understand why it's not inside, but things happen in many, many centuries, if not millennia. Let's
Indeed.
just take it on faith.
So maybe you spend some time excavating this golem, but as you do so, it looks to be well weathered and worn and broken. It tries to kind of get up to move, but then it kind of fails and then again gestures towards the sapphire in its chest.
So I'm guessing I should probably like lock this back up while we leave, so that nobody else can just come along and mess with it, huh?
So the two individuals, Pesh and Shamir, says, "Oh, I do not trust this creature." While the older man says, "I do not trust this creature. It is magic, but you seem to understand it. So all I can see is the value in that gem there." As for the younger one, Pesh, he thinks this is the coolest thing he's ever seen. It's the coolest thing since sliced goat's cheese, and he's all about this. But Shamir keeps him kind of in check. So Shamir doesn't trust it. Pesh thinks it's awesome. They both agree on the fact that that gem is worth a considerable sum.
Perhaps you two would like to stay here and watch over this for us then, while we venture to this place you told us about.
We are a nomadic people. We move around and we have an obligation of hospitality, but we're not really under any obligation to watch over something for you.
Of course not.
No,
It was
of
merely
course not.
And that is very trusting of you to leave something of such worth in our own hands.
Well, we may not know you, but you seem like on a sort, and really, how far could you get with it if you were the dishonest types?
It's true. We could stay for a night, but we do not stay any longer than that, really. We can camp and then leave in the morning. That much I can promise you, but no.
How far away is this place you told us of?
It is more than a day.
Oh,
If it would be a burden for you to stay, please don't force yourself more hospitality than is reasonable.
Yes, we have exchanged. I have given hospitality, and I appreciate you, but we cannot stick around, I'm afraid. We must move on. I can give you a day, but beyond that,
very
we
well.
must move on.
No, there's no
And
point. If you can only stay for a day, then it is fine. You don't need to.
very well then, but you seem
If we would,
connected to this creature. It is yours to take with you, I suppose, but no.
Well,
No, it
unfortunately,
is
I don't think it can move.
then it is up to you
where
what
might we
you
find
do
you
with.
if we wanted to regale you again of what we found down there?
That is up to fate, I'm afraid. We wander the plains. I mean, we wander the desert. We may come across each other again, if fate would allow it.
Is there any places where your people do congregate for at least a short time?
Not typically, no. We
I see.
we move constantly. Sometimes if we come across old friends, we stay for a time, but where that is up to fate.
I see. That does surprise me. That is a real commitment to staying on the move.
As I
I don't
said,
know if we'll ever see each other again, but I guess if we do, I owe you a story.
I would look forward to that. But as I said, the desert is a dangerous place. You can run into danger, and danger can find you.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So we have just stuck with staying on the move for the most part.
Which makes sense.
Very well. Can I try to like close up this golem's chest the same way that I opened it?
You can place the disc back on it, yes.
Okay,
So you
I'll
do
do that.
that, and if you go to move away again, the golem kind of gestures towards you to come back or not go, and it's gesturing towards its chest constantly.
We will be back. We require information to do what you ask us to do, Golem.
Yeah, it.
Maybe another divination.
Does it understand? Yeah, so it kind of like has a look of comprehension, and then it kind of just like goes depressingly still.
I could do divination. It's ritual. I've got a bunch of incense for it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Sure. I think it's a good
Okay.
idea.
What should I ask? How do I activate this sapphire in the center of this golem's chest?
Or what is it trying to tell us?
I think it's trying to tell us to activate the gem in the center of its chest.
I think so too. Well, we're not getting any younger, ain't we?
All right, I will ritually cast divination then. And I will ask, how do I activate this glowing sapphire in the center of this golem's chest?
Hmm. So it's not so much as activating it, but you are given a reply. A gem so blue and rare, the sapphire is beyond compare. Unlock the secrets that you seek with this precious stone. This precious stone so sleek.
Do we just take it?
Do we just touch it?
Pry it from his chest? That's. I hope I'm wrong.
Can you paste that in the
Yeah.
chat?
Mostly just sort of schmoozing.
So we need the stone to unlock the secrets that we seek.
I think we may just have to take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll open the chest back up and I'll try to take the sapphire.
Okay, so yeah, you open it up again and you remove the sapphire, and as you remove it, the golem powers down and becomes motionless. So yeah, this is a very big sapphire, 6 inches in diameter,
Oh wow.
and seems to have some magical properties within. And I
Okay.
think that is where we will leave things for this week. So yeah, you
Right,
are in a new
we didn't go
place.
into the dungeon without the key.
Yeah, so you have obtained a sapphire that is connected in some way. So yeah, you can spend some time understanding that, and we'll continue with this next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. BST, and on Thursday, not Thursdays, that's continuing next month on Hawk's channel, and on the Sundays I do a Dungeon of the Mad Mage thing with another group. So yeah, tune in, drop a follow, see what's up if you're interested. Anyone else got anything to shout out?
Oh, thank you for DMing, man.
No,
Thank you guys
yeah,
for playing.
thanks for DMing. Thanks for playing,
Excellent.
everyone. That was a lot of fun.
Wonderful.
Good times.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, you loaded that with cash, transferred that to magic items, and you're in a new place on a grand new adventure of mystery. So yeah, thanks for playing, guys. We're definitely moving towards the end, so good, good, good. Very good. So we'll see how things play out, and we'll have to wait for next time for that. Very good. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you did, drop a follow, tune in again next time.